We're live. We had to chirp before we start. You guys caught me.
Oh, shit.
Little behind, JP. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Here we go. Scroll to the top. Start saying hi to people. Can do outdoors with Send It. I'm going to pour myself another one. First one went down too easy, guys. Gotta slow down. Pinger said, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Pinger. Thanks for being here. Ground fog. Ed said, Lurkin. That's my brother from another mother. Charts. GP said, oh, wee.
Ooh, wee.
Yeah, I got to work on that.
Can you do that?
I've always been a bigger fan of woo.
Woo. Woo.
There we go. Alaska Assassin.
What's up, AA?
Miller Outdoors. What's kicking? Aquadonkey. What's going on? I was watching. I got to watch Mama Bird do her benzo and her aquadonkey. I think those two I was watching on. Then we had to go get supper. Let's see here. GP. Chef V.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Chef V. Hey, Jason.
Chef V is choosing to hydrate or dihydrate today, I think.
Hydrate over dihydrate. Yeah.
Yeah. Johnson Family Adventures. What's going on, Bean?
Bean.
Bean.
And I think Mr. Lodak. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And yeah, how did everybody end up having a good Christmas? I hope I'm getting this right. Bill Snodgrass Adventures.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, Bill got Rose Nose pay dirt in the mail today. A lot of the mail came early today for my friends. I didn't think everybody was going to get it until tomorrow. Said he's gonna check it out, maybe even do a video on it tomorrow, which is awesome. Jason E. Minor, what's going on? Trying to get caught up, guys. Dorothy Richardson, it's good to see you. All these faces, GP, Gentleman Prospector, and Mama Bird started the night off with a live stream, and then we all went over to Brockton Magnet Fisher's channel for a premiere of him panning his first pay dirt ever, which is crazy. JP, how did it take him so long to do that? Because I know he was kicking it back at the bar back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, he was just hooked on Brockton magnet fishing,
Sure.
How long did it take you to pan
I was
gold?
just gonna say, look at me talking smack, because I didn't start panning until October, really. So I guess I should not judge him so much. And I'm happy he did it, and I know he's got the fever now. Joseph Knowlton did the. I did my number one, or my first one did too. First wife, that is. Okay. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing?
I think so.
Get down,
Got all kinds of packages sent out today.
It's always a good feeling to have it out. You feel better when it's done. There's so much. It always stresses me out a little bit. I think Benzo feels the same way. Benzo likes to get his mail out freaky fast.
MJ.
Oh, that's all. You just told me that here's a tracking number. You didn't specify, so you're all good. And I've got the tracking, and I can't wait for it to arrive. MJ. And that is caught up. That's good. I think we're all. Alaska Assassin. Wow. Got yours today. Actually, sorry, I highlighted the wrong comment. I checked on it earlier and I saw it was still in transit. I cannot believe you got that so fast. That's awesome. That went in the mail on Friday morning at like 6:00 in the morning, and you got it today. That's insane.
I often wonder if it's not the time that you drop it off, and it has certain times that they're sending stuff to said places.
I was kind of hoping at least that would be the case, JP, is that the post office wasn't even open. I just went to a blue box where you can drop the packages in.
Yeah.
So the guys walked up there and emptied that box out. I'm sure it went out with any shipment that hadn't gone out yet, or that's what I was hoping. Yeah.
Most small places just have one delivery a day going out.
Right. We're not too small. I wouldn't consider us small, but the blue mailboxes around the city, the last pickup time is 3:45 p.m. and some of them have 2 or 3 pickup times throughout the day.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes a difference or not, but Alaska Assassin, I know that you're remote. So that's freaky fast.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that's all good, Joseph Knowlton. And you could. It was a premiere. I'm pretty sure you can still watch the video anytime you want. So, we know how it goes. From what store, Mr. Lodak? Have you started a small business that I don't know about? I know you were talking about your printer. I don't think I put 2 and 2 together, so now I don't know. Don't have to tell me twice, can do.
Whose ball is the devil? We know that's where Can Do's at tonight.
At a game?
I'm watching. Can Do.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Good luck to your team, Can Do.
Yeah. And at that point, Mom knows that she's not leaving the house.
Go Lions! Roar!
That's cool. That's super duper cool. How are the football cards selling, Mr. Lodak? Is that are you doing like mystery packs? Are you selling specific footballs just like, on a Facebook marketplace? Cottonwood, I when you were telling GP you had to go and you were talking about getting all your packages together, I thought about telling you good luck because, man, sometimes, that was a mixture of a Rose-Nosed Treasure, giveaways, Christmas giveaways from Benzo's show, and Christmas presents that I was sending to friends, and it was significant. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Aqua Donkey said, "What's up?" Right, Joseph. It is funny. When you're magnet fishing, obviously, when you're treasure hunting, and you probably, most of us met each other through Flash in Your Pan, Ed, at least in the beginning, and then we started to branch out and meet other people and say, hey, come to the bar and stuff like that. It is interesting to see how, I guess it's because you're on the water all the time and people will start to say things like, you see that black sand, check for gold. Like, it just starts to kind of mesh into it and you look into it, and the two communities are very, very close, a parallel line to each other for sure. Water cleanup, always trying to make things look nicer. And, it is nice to see everybody get bit. It's nice to be bit by the gold finger or the gold bug finger.
Sure. Well, even just treasure in general. Doing
Glad
things
to hear
outside.
Yeah. Yes,
Being
JP.
video game central.
Communities, meeting up with friends. Both communities do a lot of meetups throughout the year. A lot of support for their channels. It really does.
Just Lucky Luke.
Yeah, sharing community. What's going on, Lucky Luke?
Carson.
What? Who said that?
I did.
You pronounced it wrong, Pinger.
How am I supposed to? This Carlson?
It's Carlson.
Yeah, I was trying to pronounce it.
You did. You got it right. You got it right on the. Right
yeah,
on.
I want to see what y'all say.
Oh yeah,
It's Carson. I know it, Jay. Who is that?
That's right, MJ. Trolloping around. Oh, yeah. Sorry, GP. And you know what? Maybe next year we could do a meetup or something. But so a few of my friends I sent out, I sent out pieces of paper telling them what samples of alcohol I would have sent them if it was allowed to be sent through the mail. And for my few friends that don't want any hypothetical alcohol, I sent out some of my Papa's homemade fudge, and then we've taken some spin off of that fudge and done some other flavors with it. And then I started making these little maple candies out of maple syrup, and it just becomes a Christmas smorgasbord of sugar that I send out to a few friends. But my Papa's fudge recipe, I don't know. Carson can let you know if he agrees or not, or Monkey can let you know. I feel like it's the best fudge I've ever had in my life.
Benzo.
That's Carlson and Peener are some of his favorite people. Yeah, park rat fudge. Better watch out, Carson. Might be loaded.
Stop there. You had me at maple candy. I'm a sucker for those maple candies. It reminds me of my childhood. And Mike and I were on a road trip a few years back, and we were in Wisconsin, and we were at a cheese store, and I came across those candies. I'd forgotten all about them. So I bought some, and I was so obsessed with them that I went home and learned how to make them. And I would say this year, I think Katie's the only one who knows this year was the first year that I successfully managed to get them to the right temperature, do everything correctly enough to create like a sugar cube effect. It's a lot like having a maple sugar cube is the best way I can explain it. And they really turned out perfect. I'm really proud of them.
They sound really tasty.
Oh, remember, you know what, JP? Maybe given the opportunity, I'll send it out, but I would say at the very least I could bring some to the next Bash AUversary.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that would be awesome.
For sure. Nobody wants hypothetical alcohol, okay? It's just you're not allowed to send alcohol through the mail. So since it's against the rules, I would never do that. Never break the rules. It's a lot like eating something that's tasty AF. Ooh, benzo. Cool. That would be a fun one to learn how to make too, to get that crumbly, buttery yumminess.
Nugget.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, Joseph Knowlton. Thank you. Yeah. I would never break rules like that. So I just would, send out bottles with nothing in it and then pieces of paper explaining what the nothing is. Now, speaking, I got to keep going. Oh, you know what? Look, we got 25 awesome people watching. I like to do an early giveaway to everybody, and then I love to do one for my latecomers. And I have a pretty stinking cool giveaway today. I don't know. I think it's cool. Katie definitely thinks it's cool. What did you think?
I think it's amazing.
All right. JP?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm going to be in it.
Pinger, what did you think? Do you think they're silly or cool?
What? I didn't understand you.
The giveaway we're going to do tonight.
Oh, yeah. Cool. I like it. Like it a lot.
Cool. And yeah, guys, and in chat tonight, I definitely kind of like feedback on some of these because this is something that I'd like to keep regular for everybody. I love being able to do duck races, which we're going to do tonight, where there's going to be a chance for you guys to win some gold or silver and some duck races. But I also like the opportunity to say thank you for everybody that shows up and routinely shows up. And I'm really appreciating the support. And I promise to try to do this every Monday or follow through on putting out videos. And you guys are making it so much easier. So I really appreciate each and every one of you. What up, Thomas? Okay. All right. Let me show you here. Now, we only have one egg, but we're going to be doing two giveaways. We'll do one earlier today and one later on. But First giveaway we're gonna do has this sweet egg. Oh, okay. We will include. Yeah, all right. We'll include more eggs. We just don't have them printed yet. Check this out. This is a UV reactive material. So the more UV light it gets, the stronger the glow. Will you turn out the light? Yeah. So if you've got like a little UV rock display case, this is going to be
so cool.
Yeah. So I like that. And then we turn the light back on. Thank you. Inside the egg is a little crystal dragon. Oh, I'm going to get the camera here. And he is also UV reactive in the lighter spots.
For a minute.
And he's so cool. Definitely a very, I was talking to Katie about it, very fidget spinner, free moving, and adorable.
Mama bird.
Hey,
I'm
Mama
sorry,
bird.
Katie?
I gotta get
love
up
that.
there and look at him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at his eyes.
Yeah, these guys are cool. It's a really cool print. Katie had one too, Mike, with an awesome color changing filament that I will have to show you. That is a really cool transition color. These things are so cute. So
I freaking love them.
let me get
You
this.
just
Of
sit
course.
there on conference calls and you just twist their tail and you don't get upset. And if they have to go flying, they go flying, and they don't.
That's
break.
right. The little feelings won't get hurt. They won't get mad at you.
Exactly.
Well said, Katie. I do appreciate that. We're gonna do a.
How long did that take to print?
That small one, a batch of 4 was like 16 hours.
Okay.
So if you did just one, it would come out significantly faster.
Right.
But
But why go through the trouble for one if you're gonna make one? Why not do double?
Well,
At least.
the multiple colors like one like that too. It's a lot less waste
Gotcha.
every time it goes and switches colors back and forth.
This was a gift to me. I don't know anything about how to print them or anything like that, but it was a gift to me after a pretty rocky couple months of work.
right on, Katie. That was whoever gave it to you was awfully thoughtful.
Whoa, it's Kim.
Jersey
Chatterboard.
Ray. What's going on? It's good to see you. If I haven't missed with Mama Bird's in there. I know Mama Bird and Gentleman Prospector are having some Christmas time with the family. So I hope you guys are having a blast. I know kids are coming over for presents. Here we go. All right. Getting everybody putting those in. Perfect. I'm so excited for you guys. 30 amazing people watching. So if you just saw this, guys, go ahead and get dragon, #dragon in the chat for your chance to win a dragon that hatches out of an egg. And he is
That's
UV
so
reactive.
cool.
Shows up or reacts to UV light. So if you've got like a UV display case at home, if you're a rock junkie like me, he'd look really good in it.
Free Smoky.
What all kind of stuff have you printed? Are you testing out?
Oh my gosh. That's he's gonna be able to answer some too. He's built any tool he needs to make his printing easier, like shelving and sidewalls where he can attach tools to them. And then he's done a lot of cutesy stuff for me, like the little luck cats and dragons, and he's done ornaments. We're doing the barrels. A lot of the times it's the barrels printing because they're doing so well.
That's awesome.
And what else, babe?
Your rock shelf.
Oh, I do. I had a shelf to display multiple. Like I've got one that we were raising up rocks on. We have little tiny stands to put little slabs on, and he made a little 3-tiered shelf.
That's cool.
Wall mounted
Yeah.
hexagon.
Oh God, yeah, a shelving unit. I haven't really shown that off yet. That we'll talk about that on another when I start going live streaming downstairs again. My daughter
Okay.
will be moving out sooner than later, and we're making some changes to the office /
Awesome.
whatever. But actually, Katie, I might show you a picture. It's really cool. And eventually, we think that once we get things going, we may even get a website out or offer sales on these other things. And I think once you guys see the shelving units, like I think it's going to popular in general. They're really stinking cool.
Oh, I gotta find commercial
That's
licensing.
awesome.
Yeah, that is like Mike said. Moving on. We'll have to get some commercial licensing and maybe even another printer, and it's all we're all working on it.
Awesome.
Okay. All right. Look, I'm going to give it till 8:10. We got 24. Is that a 21? 24 entries, 28 watching.
I have, Mr. Lodak. I've actually bought stuff off Macari, and I've sold some clothes, but I never thought about putting candles on there. Good idea.
It is a good idea. Just to get new people out, though, but the Crystal Candle Co. has a website, and as you gain in popularity, hopefully that website just becomes bookmarked in. Maybe you even start to
definitely.
Yeah, doing your repeat orders. I went ahead and opened. I saved it. I finally made it through an entire candle, and I got my rocks out. So I opened a new one, which was my peach nectar.
Oh yeah,
and guys, in my about section of every video from here on out, until I'm told otherwise, which hopefully is never. There is a discount code of Rose15 for 15% off of your order at the Crystal Candle Co. I've got their website listed, and coming from their number one fan and somebody who's been using their candles, I'd say since day one. Well, when it was still more of a concept, and you did a little more giveaway than you did anything else.
Yeah,
I love these candles. I love the scent that comes with them, and I love the gemstones that you can pull out of the originals. They also have citronella that doesn't have crystals in it. And then, of course, what I'm just now really getting into, well, I've loved, but they're just now offering it, which is exciting, wax melts. Loving the wax
melts are killer. I got a bunch of those.
Yeah. So I'd always said downstairs I use the candles. Upstairs I use the wax melts, but I'm loving this peach nectar, so we're going to candle it up tonight.
That peach nectar is so delightful.
Yep, very pleasant. It's a light peach, and I think sometimes peach can be too much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
No peaches for PA.
Peaches for PA.
What's up, PA?
PA, earlier today you said it was a tough day at sea, and I don't know if I missed something, or are you on a boat?
Who, me?
No, PA. It was at a chat, and I just saw it, and I was like, oh my God, like, are you out on a rig or something, or did I miss something? I don't know.
Flood at work.
Flood at work. Gotcha.
Dang.
Sorry to hear it, and I hope everything's okay.
They flooded in the mountains again here.
Did it really? Oh, how? And what about the tornadoes?
They weren't that bad here.
Okay.
We didn't have any around our house. They had someone elsewhere in South Carolina, but not around here.
And
good.
was the flooding in the same areas already affected?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Gatlinburg got hit again.
Wow. Sorry to hear it.
I know another, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Has it been 2 weeks now since that other section of 40 dropped in?
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks, I guess.
Wow.
They were going to try and open it up first of the year. Well, no, that's not going to happen.
So what happened?
So you know how 40 washed out?
Yeah.
Another section of it has fallen in.
Golly. And you know what, Katie? Zero reports on my end. Where the only reason why I was getting them is because I had followed so many of your stories, so it put it into my algorithm. But since that algorithm has dropped, nothing new has popped in. I had no idea that happened.
Yep.
None. I would say that you want to talk to Park Rat Pat, Mr. Lodak. He's been the sticker guy for just about everybody I know. I don't think there's anybody else I know of that makes stickers. Other than, some people have printed their own with, like Microsoft Word and stuff like that. I've seen a few of those.
I got you in the chat.
But you put you in the chat.
I did from my phone, and then I used your keyboard
To do both. That's what you say. Thanks, Katie.
Amanda.
Oh, okay. I ran late. Oops, sorry. I'm going to go ahead and send this, guys. Here we go. Hey.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
I really hope I get a matching dragon.
Johnson
Beans!
Pictures. Very cool.
Congratulations, Beans.
Yay,
You will
Bean.
love it, Bean.
And Bean, I don't think I have your address, but I do know I can get it. Very cool. Now, for any of the latecomers or anybody that sticks around tonight, we're going to do that one more time. And we may have a few other things tucked up our sleeves if you're sticking around. These 3D printed dragons for any of my newcomers are not the only thing that we offer. Well, these are little giveaways and ways to say thank you. But something that my husband and I are making a little bit of an endeavor on here are these really cool, super unique Rose Nose Treasure whiskey barrels.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, showing this off here. Mike's playing with some new colors. Yep. Here we go. And that's a black print we got there. And then when you open up the super cool barrel, it comes with your very own. It's so hard.
Rose Nose.
Yeah, Rose Nose Bourbon Kinsey glass. And this can be yours for the low price of $31. That does include shipping and handling.
And these glasses are top-notch glasses. I mean, they're top-notch.
Thanks, Pinger. And they are. It's a great quality. We're really happy with them. And I'd offer you guys the opportunity to see for yourselves.
Hey, the liquor bottle even fits down inside.
What do you
Oh,
say?
the samples do? The sample bottles do?
Yeah, those liquor bottles that you didn't send me fit down in it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. The hypothetical. GP, we were talking about you in those glasses. It is not the barrels. It's the brand or type of glass. So you even a Glencairn or a Kinsey, actually Glencairn's a Glencairn.
No, there's tolerance. About half my Glencairns fit perfect. Some of them are loose, and then some of them the lid doesn't tighten all the way down on.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mine are tight. Both
The same barrel can fit some glasses and not others. I thought it was the barrels at first, but it's the glasses that there's a tolerance in.
I definitely think it holds a Kinsey glass better than it does a Glencairn, but you know. Oh, thanks for pointing that out, MJ. Thank you so much. If you guys don't mind just smashing the like button real quick.
Going to Mom in Charlotte.
It's always appreciated. And then I know Thomas is watching. Thomas, just so you know, and I think I know the answer, but hopefully later, do you want you've already got a pink rose. Do you want a black rose? So just let me know.
Jeez, MJ.
She's on it. She's on it.
30 years ago, I'd be on top of that one. I'd be on an airplane.
Oh, I love this. Those glasses are great for drinking a properly aged LaCroix to be sipped on responsibly. That's correct. And it's a limoncello. I didn't know if you tried that or not, but I love that flavor. I sent Carson a poor man's Topo Chico and told him charts.
I should have known better, huh?
And you know what, MJ? We expect nothing but the best. That's what we expect. And you're on it, girl. All right. Let's get talking. So some of you guys know, most of you guys know, if anybody was hanging out with us this weekend, if you were at Can Do's Freedom Friday or JP's Bar, which, man, what a cool weekend. Both of those nights were so much fun. Mike and I went back to Bardstown, Kentucky, and continued on working on the Bourbon Trail. Pinger, did I send you the link kind of explaining what the Bourbon Trail is? Because I finally looked it up.
For me?
Yeah.
No, I know what it is.
Okay. Well, did you know that there's now
link.
46 stops on the Bourbon Trail? There's so many that it's causing people to get frustrated with their trips. And so now the people that are in charge of the Bourbon Trail, the Kentucky Bourbon Trail, they're no longer like giving out t-shirts if you can complete it. They're kind of like revamping it. They'll honor the free t-shirts until the July of 2025. And then all they're really going to do is give a passport and a book and tell you where to go. But people were getting stressed out over it. So they stopped after I think they started in 1991 and now they're stopping because so many people are complaining. Which is, if you guys don't know what the Bourbon Trail is you were going to stop. So you're going to distilleries throughout Kentucky and you could get a passport and a stamp and put it in your book. And then once you filled up that whole book, they'd actually send you a t-shirt for it. But when they started,
they were complaining.
When they started, there were only 7 that could easily be done in a day or 2.
Okay.
And now there's 46 in 5 different zones, and people are finding it stressful to try to do that many.
Gotcha.
And
I
getting
could see that.
Yeah,
it should just be like the original 7.
Yeah.
And then here's some add-ons if you like X, Y, and Z.
And I don't necessarily care about the t-shirt. I want that book and a little passport for memories. I don't know. It was crazy. I was reading it to Mike and just kind of getting upset to find out that so many people ruined it, but they still will produce the books. It's a big Kentucky tourism. It's a big part of Kentucky, and
Bourbon and horses.
Yeah, bourbon and horses. And Mike and I were talking about how I have never been to a distillery and seen an unhappy employee. I challenge somebody to show me differently. You're greeted, you're helloed, they laugh with you, they talk with you, sometimes they drink with you. The tours are, always very funny, top notch, with very personable people. I've never been to a distillery with grumpy employees. And when you meet these employees and hear your stories, some of them started working there at 16, taking out trash. And then at 21, they started tour guiding. And then, for goodness sakes, I learned at Buffalo Trace that not E.H. Taylor, but who was it that started working there at 16 and became CEO? Was that Blanton? I can't remember now.
Yeah, I can't remember.
But started working there at 16 years old and ended up being the CEO of Buffalo Trace at one point.
It's like Jimmy Russell, been Wild Turkey for 70 years.
Yeah. The experiences that you get, it's not always about the bourbon. We talk about the bourbon, who doesn't love a good buzz and who doesn't love a good bourbon, but the experience, the going with somebody you care about or meeting up with friends and learning the history, which, oh my gosh, it's so old. The bourbon history alone, the buildings alone, it's flabbergasting. And I really love the stupid Bourbon Trail. So you guys are going to hear about it tonight. Let's see. When Mike and I head to Kentucky, the very first thing we do, the very first stopping point is Buffalo Trace. Okay. We might not even have a tour set up, but we'll go to Buffalo Trace. And that's because they have certain days of the week where you can go buy things like Blanton's or Weller for retail. And you're allowed 1 bottle per person every 3 months. So Mike and I we'll get 2 bottles of whatever they're doing. You could get E.H. Taylor, and then Eagle Rare. And every once in a while, they'll even put out something fancy, but we've never been lucky enough for that. So we go straight to Buffalo Trace. We headed there on Friday, and they ended up having Blanton's and Weller on the shelf that day. So we picked up 2 bottles of Blanton's, 2 bottles of Green Weller, and Saturday ended up being another Blanton's day, right?
Saturday was Eagle Rare.
Saturday was Eagle Rare, but we just decided not to go back Saturday. We did end up going back Sunday, hoping we would get E.H. Taylor, which is my favorite bourbon, I think, of all time, at least for now. And they did not have an E.H. Taylor Day. We did not score it, but we did score, just because Mike decided to ask, tickets to the Old Taylor Tour, which is booked out 3 months in advance, super hard to get. I can't believe we got the tour. And all he did was like, hey, did you have any cancellations? And she said, yep. Would you like a ticket? We found out that all tours at Buffalo Trace are free, which is crazy. And our tour included a tasting of E.H. Taylor single barrel, E.H. Taylor small batch, and E.H. Taylor full proof. And Mike and I both hadn't tried the full proof, so that was a first try for us. I don't even think we've seen a full proof, have we?
Not for what I would want to spend.
Right, yeah. Not for something that wasn't astronomical. Steven Stark, what's going on? So, if we potentially would have gone back to Buffalo Trace every day if we felt like it, and could have left with way more bottles from there, but we didn't. We held back.
Get one of each.
We got 2 Blantons and 2 Green Wellers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
but so you can go the next day and get.
And
As long as it's something different.
yeah, Eagle
Okay.
Rare, or you can go back the next day and get the E.H. Taylor. But now, once you have all 3 of those, you can't get another one until 3 months have gone by. Yep.
Okay.
And then, speaking of lucky finds, guys, the original reason why we started doing these tours is that Mike found tickets to an event at Maker's Mark, which is like a lighting ceremony where you get to walk around and tour the area. You do get samples with that as well.
It's at night with all the Christmas lights on.
Nighttime with all the Christmas lights on. You're able to go, just a tour. But it's not just a tour. Maker's Mark is beautiful. The history there is beautiful.
It's my favorite.
The company itself, they've gone totally green. They have living roofs where in the morning you can see deer eating on the roof. And they've gone fully green, Katie. They've made it fully green. Everything that, if you get cups, plates, whatever, you can recycle everything that they have.
That's fantastic.
And Maker's Mark is obviously a fantastic bourbon, or are they all bourbon, or do they? Yeah. With the name like that, everybody knows who they are. And this time, guys, with our tour, at the very end of it, they gave Mike and myself, but they're still expensive, the option to purchase a cellar age. Bam, bam, bam. Those are, for anybody who cares, those are pretty tough to find. Mike absolutely loves them. I'm kind of.
So you're saying I should have sent you some money? Is that what you're saying?
I'm sorry?
You're saying I should have sent you some money to get the other one?
So after we left, Mike kind of was like, I should have just gotten another one. He goes, I could have sold it to 5 other people. And, at retail, it's still a hefty price tag on those. But, for somebody else to get the opportunity to experience cellar aged at a retail price, we should have got another one. Next time, we will not make that mistake. We will purchase 2 and then obviously hit up JP and say, hey, guess what we got? So that was a mistake. We did, but Mike did catch it, JP, and he's like, man, we should have done it. I'm like, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But it was a tough trip because, look, I'm going to just keep going. Hope you guys aren't bored. 29 awesome people still watching, so I think we're doing okay. We went back to Lux Row. We have not toured there yet, but Mike likes to go there and look for Blood Oaths, who does the double single barrel? Lux Row, double single barrel. And then they actually, we still haven't quite figured out how they're involved with Penelope, but they are also involved with Penelope. And Mike was able to find actually a pretty decent amount of the estate collection, the Founders Reserve. Bam! And we found that on Friday. Wow. So he's like, I want to wait. He's like, there's enough bottles. I want to wait. We'll go back Saturday. The Founders series, or the Founders Reserve, has 5 batches, a B, C, D, E, and F. Mm-hmm. Mike and I both got to try a batch B in our Christmas Advent calendar, and Mike just loved it. He thought it was so good. He said he said it reminded him of a rum. And Mike, if you guys don't know him, was a rum guy way before he was a bourbon guy. I thought it was okay, but he was really excited about it. So when we went to go try it, I decided to try another batch. I tried batch C, really loved batch C. And then you tried
12-year.
Oh yeah, you didn't even.
I didn't get that.
Yeah, you didn't even try. Yeah, didn't try it. And then we left. He was like, "I'll go back and get it if I really want it." The next day, and when he went back, his batch was gone. Batch B was gone, so he ended up buying batch E. We tried that Saturday night at the bar, and both Mike and I really, really enjoyed that one. Like really good, really delicious. And then just one more, and I'll stop talking about bourbon, but it's such a good bourbon haul, you guys. We decided, Larrikin. We decided to stop at a newer distillery, Larrikin, and Mike got pretty excited. He said, "I want to check them out." We found out that it was a veteran-owned company. We're always a big fan of supporting our vets. I think everybody out there should be doing the same thing. And we decided to go in and try it out. We did 2 tastings with them and learned a lot about the company, which is so cool because their founder is an Australian immigrant. He immigrated from Australia to America, became an American citizen. He was a high-ranking military officer in the Navy in Australia, and John McCain ended up writing in a bill that allowed him to join the Navy at his same rank here in America as he became a citizen, where he retired, working with the U.S. military for like another 15 years. I think he was in Iraq. He went to Iraq and he went to Kuwait. I hope I got that right. His wife, who still works and is going to school to become a nurse, supports him in the company. They're a dog-friendly company, which is, I think that's really important when you are a veteran-owned company, or you're going to at least try to support the veteran community, because support dogs in the veteran community are super important. And so anybody can bring their dog in, but obviously it's for a reason. And we ended up trying a rye whiskey, a high wheat rye whiskey, and Mike loved it. I loved it. But what's surprising is that Mike hates ryes. He cannot stand them. He thinks they're gross. He thinks they taste like bubblegum. He has a lot of complaints about it. And he ended up liking it so much that he ended up getting a rye, high wheat rye whiskey. And it tastes like honey, like candy. It's so sweet. It's so delicious. Definitely worth the purchase. So if you guys are thinking about trying a new bourbon, or you guys going to do some bourbon hunting, I really recommend keeping an eye out for Larrikin, which has a little kangaroo, a little boxing kangaroo on it. Okay, that was a lot. Thanks for sticking in on that one, guys. Oh, I did get a cool t-shirt too. Rose Briggs on a buffalo. What's going on, Troubled One?
Just cleaning up dog
Rose
food.
not a buffalo right now?
Oh, Rose is wearing a buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you drinking, Rose?
I am actually, that's so funny. Didn't talk about it at all, but this Angel's Envy. It's a good price point. It goes down easy. It's a light, it's like 90 proof.
I like Angel's Envy.
Yeah. It's a very
I like
drinkable bourbon at a better price.
I like this so much I had to quit buying it.
Right. Yeah. It does go down well. It really is. It's very mild. Very you don't taste a lot of the ethanol right off the bat. And yeah, it can definitely give you a hangover the next day. I'm trying to figure out what I missed with Troubled One. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Troubled One, listen, Waylon had an accident in Home Depot, and we literally went to the cleaning aisle, got the paper towels and the cleanup. Like, we cleaned up the mess, and we went to the front, and we were like, we are so sorry. Like, we're mortified. Let us pay for the stuff that we used. She was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Thank you for cleaning it up. We will use this for the store. And I can't believe people just leave.
Yeah, the
dog makes mess, and they're like, nope.
Who would? Yeah, you know what? I'd say who would do that. Honestly, I'm not surprised. I just can't stand people that ruin it for everybody else.
Yes.
It's so gross.
Suckers.
I can guarantee you, if any one of us had seen that happen and somebody trying to run away from that, I'd have called them out.
Yeah, they've been called out. Hey, get back here.
Troubled Ones cleaned up poop 3 times in December. It's got to be the same offender. It's got to be the same person. That's my guess.
The poop bandit.
The poop bandit.
Yeah,
That is true, Mr. Lodak.
They're going to start
Yeah.
putting the clean up on the end of the aisles. There, clean it up.
Right. PetSmart or uh-oh.
I thought I had the whole thing.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
Sounded like glass.
It was glass.
Uh-oh.
She about to buy me another rose nose treasure glass.
Accidents happen, JP.
Mm-hmm.
We've had a lot of accidents around this house today.
It's something in the wind, Katie, I think.
Whew.
I don't know if you felt the air of today, but I tell you what, I stayed agitated for most of the day. I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
All
I
day.
really did. Yeah.
Make sure you open the door. Make sure you open the door tomorrow night. Out with the old and in with the new.
That's right. That's right. Oh, and Katie, I did send it to you. The couple of the New Year spells. I'm going to do it. I'm
Yes.
doing it. I'm tired of it.
All
I'm trying.
of them.
I'm going to bring the good luck in, and I'm going to get rid of that bad juju.
Hell yeah.
You got to open the door and let it out.
Oh yeah.
Well, the new in.
What?
Front door, back
This
door,
way.
windows.
Yeah, open every one of them. It's old Irish custom.
I didn't know that. No. But we're going to do it. Whatever it is, we're going to do it. We're going to bring it in. We're going to ring in a great new year.
All day today.
Yeah, we just set off fireworks down here in South Carolina.
Yeah, it's illegal here.
In St. Louis, we play gunshots or fireworks.
We
We
sure
try to
do.
guess which it
Oh yeah,
is.
they'll be shooting gunshots,
Yeah, they'll be doing that
Fireworks.
here.
artillery. There'll be everything going off tomorrow night down here. Damn dogs will be scared, be shitting in the damn aisles everywhere.
All right. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to open up some races. I'm going to have some fun with races tonight, guys.
Dump trucks are fun.
They were garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Rose, I'm hoping your package don't go everywhere but where it's supposed to be. I didn't use UPS this time.
Oh, interesting. You want to see what happened? Well, who did you use?
The post office.
USPS.
Oh, UPS. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. They got a package to Alaska from Friday to Monday.
It almost beat Monkey's package going 2 hours away.
Yeah. We didn't think Monkeys was going to get his today as well, but I checked. And I saw him in chat earlier. I think he's still at work. But Monkey, when you get home, make sure you check your mail.
No, he already got it.
Okay. Okay.
He said diabetes in a box.
Oh, perfect. Good. That's correct.
Monkey must have got fudge.
Yeah, there's a significant amount of sugar in there. I'm not lying to anybody. Like, there's a lot of sugar in that fudge. We went through 14 pounds of sugar and almost 2 pounds of powdered sugar.
Monkey, you gotta play guess the park rat fudge piece.
Oh my God, Rose. That's so much sugar.
I kind of want to play that game. I'd do it. I'd do it for sure. But yeah, we are going to open up some races. Maybe we will do dump trucks. Those were fun. So first place is going to be a 0.5 gram rose nose pay dirt. Second place would be a 0.25 gram rose nose pay dirt, and third place is going to be a little silver / constitutional silver mix up. And there may be something for the losers.
Oh.
Maybe.
Wait and see.
Yeah.
Have to play the game.
Oh man, yeah, Jersey Racism. Working on a thumbnail for Wednesday and listening. I last minute my thumbnails, and I feel like I put out the crappiest ones, and I just get so frustrated with them. I ought to start doing them sooner, being responsible. And why not doing it while I'm watching the live stream? That's a great idea.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Would you do a different thumbnail for every live that you do, or is it just for videos?
I do try to do a different thumbnail for every live. I don't always. Sometimes I'm frustrated and tired and running behind, so I'll use an older thumbnail and try not to let it stress me out. But I do try to get a different thumbnail for every video.
Okay.
No, I don't know if that's always going to be the case, but
it is for right now, and that's what's.
yeah. So here in Australia, we go through 22 rounds in the fire for fireworks.
Oh,
You put them in there?
throw
Yeah,
them.
we use 12 gauge.
Dang, guys.
Yeah, we put 12 gauge in the food. Those big bullets. Go big or go home.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people, I tell this to a lot of people, girls can be just as gross as boys.
Oh, 1,000%.
I've seen it. And, I've rented to both men and women. And actually, I'd have to say that women were way dirtier for the most part, which is crazy because that's not how I roll. That's funny. Was it near the food court?
It was at the Home Depot, I think.
Because Chinese food could do that. I think they're talking about a different store now. Oh, here we go. And Ed's been listening and working on shorts. I mean, that's a great way to keep yourself motivated. And I was doing a lot of my work today while listening to Gentleman Prospector and Mama Bird and then watching Brockton's premiere. So honestly, I just need to stay on it. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I've missed it. MJ said, women can also be bigger perverts. Not her, but some. MJ, I don't know. I think sometimes you take the crown, my friend. I think yeah, Katie, I think they were talking about maybe TJ Maxx. I don't know.
Oh.
Damn, I love that store.
Me too.
They got the coolest soap.
That is correct, Troubled Run. I'm Zaxon. What's going on? Here we go. So yeah, we're just talking about bourbon, talking about the Bourbon Trail. T-shirts. I think I covered everything on that trail, other than it was so amazing, you guys. We stayed a little mini home Airbnb. Went to multiple other distilleries. Went and got a drink at Four Roses. Went and swung by Wild Turkey. We were trying to see if we could meet
Jimmy Russell.
Very cool.
Such a cool time. It was rainy and windy, and it didn't matter.
You saw Bardstown with the coolest rickhouse ever.
Yeah, Bardstown. So we, most of the tours you take are very old, well-established places, but Bardstown, they are embracing the new. They are embracing the modern. They have a rick house that's all glass on one side. And you can see all of the barrels, and they're testing. They want to know what happens. They want to know what will happen to their bourbon and see how it works out. But they're a lot of fun. And they even had a bar where you could buy more than just their bourbon. You could buy whatever you wanted. So say you're not a bourbon drinker, which that happens a lot, where somebody's like, I don't really like bourbon, but I'm here with my husband. Well, can go get a glass of wine, could maybe have some tequila, no problem there. And a nice restaurant. That's something that I think all places should be doing too, because after a little bit of bourbon, sometimes you need some food.
You need some food.
Mm-hmm.
And not just bar appetizers.
Yeah. You'd be barfing on the tour.
Yep. When Rose gets hangry, Rose gets mean. And I can't get mean at my husband when I'm touring bourbon places in Kentucky. It's not allowed. So got to keep me fed. Got to keep me full.
There's a bunch of bourbon underneath.
Just
$50
snacks.
on them.
Oh gosh. I right now I've been on a bit of a Four Roses kick. Would this be under $50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be right around.
Yeah, I would say this is going to be right around the 50 point. Is the Four Roses single barrel.
I your best bottle under $50.
Yeah, I hypothetically sent a sample of that to Benzo, and then ended up trying it with him.
I'm gonna get two. If I can spend $50, I'm gonna get 2 bottles of Evan Williams Bottle and Bond.
Oh, which does get a lot of love. Oh, and then of course, Mike
That's a store pick. I don't have any of the bottles in bond, but $50. That's it.
Yeah, holiday, which we brought this to Freedom
That's
Fest.
not under $50 here.
It is here. What does it
yeah.
cost you there?
He did mention that.
Yeah, that's $65 a bottle here.
Dang, that's so weird how that happens. Angel's Envy is under 50. Their regular bourbon, not the double oaked, is under $50, I believe.
The big ones are about 60.
Yeah. And then, you know what? We talk about that.
All right, well, then I guess I have to change my answer.
Oh, Mike's going to change his answer. You can get mellow corn for $20, and I think that's pretty tasty myself.
You like that a lot.
I like a high corn whiskey. I like a high corn bourbon, really, because corn equals sweet. That's what I've really learned, and I'm a big fan of sweet. That's why I hang out with Katie. That's why I hang out with MJ. Okay, I'm addicted to the sweetness. All right, you can. All right, MJ, and you know what? We got to get you to St. Louis sooner than later. We got to start working on that. All right. Oh, we do have our minds changed. Annie did pick a good one. I like this one too. Mike is a big fan of high wheat. And
Okay.
he chose their Bardstown Origin Series, which is a high wheat, I believe. All right.
Wheated bourbon.
It's a wheated bourbon, yep. And Bardstown, which has a pretty hefty price tag on some of their bourbons, released the Origin Series to give us an affordable price line for bourbon drinkers. That was the whole point of the Origin, I believe.
Yeah, the Origin's all their own stuff.
Yep.
Shit,
Where
some
when
of
they
them are like $150 a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I tried their
Silver Oak.
Silver Oak. That one was pricey, but it was good. It was good.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bill.
We
I
got
mean, this Conviction here was only $40, and it's pretty tasty.
Troubled One said Mad Dog 2020 is like $4.50. I'm just saying. You are
Boy, that
correct.
shit's gross.
Yeah, and it makes you feel terrible the next day.
Yeah, it'll kill you.
Oh, I believe you, MJ. I cannot wait.
I OD'd on that before.
Yeah, right. And that's our Troubled One. We're not 16 anymore. Joseph Knowlton said PBR. I'd definitely rather have a PBR.
Y'all hitting the bottom of the barrel.
I know. Boone's Farm. Come on, guys. At least do like a.
Oh,
They try and see how far they can go.
Right. Yeah, I wasn't that young. I was pretty young myself. I was 15 the first time I got real drunk.
Yeah, my first one was old German beer. Damn, it hurt.
Oh, I bet.
I was like 13, 14.
Yeah, Park Rat Fudge for the win.
For the win. Yeah. I mean, I think it's apples and oranges personally, Ed, because I love me some fudge. I love me some Maters. But I also love me some bourbon. I never thought I'd say that. Used to be a wine drinker. And then if I was drinking liquor, it was like Fireball, candy liquors. Or if I was drinking rums, I think somebody said they liked Captain Morgan. I love Captain Morgan. I love a candied rum, a dark caramely rum, but a rum and Coke. And as I have gone on a weight loss journey, I've found myself preferring alcohol with a lot less sugar in it.
most definitely.
Yeah. So I love all the yummy sweet stuff, but been cutting back.
You can only handle so much of it. Because then it's just like
You feel terrible the next day.
Yeah.
You feel so bad the next day. Actually, I think Chef E was just talking about that. Oh man, MJ said my first time was Kahlua.
oh golly.
Dang,
Whoa.
I think mine was Goldschlager, to be honest.
Mm. Mm.
I like Kahlua in my coffee.
Sure.
Y'all got me remembering all the time I throw tequila up my nose.
Ugh.
Puking tequila back up through your nose and all that. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Now on Sunday morning, I was burping bourbon, so that's the next day that was tough.
I was wondering how you were doing.
Hurting on Sunday. I was hurting. And Mike and I got up so quick, we like hopped up. It took me about an hour and a half to realize how hungover I really was. And then I was just like dying. And then we get that free tour at Buffalo Trace. And I'm like, oh, I'm so excited, but I'm dying. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta eat
funny, Trouble, but I've never heard that before. And I just was going to put up there that you're allergic, because some people are allergic to alcohol, like really allergic. They don't just break out in felonies.
Yeah, we used to go down to Savannah and get so damn drunk, then go by the White Castle and eat a sack of burgers and throw up and start over.
Yeah, and you know what? I remember the first time that I threw up and then continued drinking, and it was the first time that I was like, I need to stop drinking like this. Like, this is a problem. This is where people hurdle over. But I did not stop. It took me a lot longer before I really learned to control my drinking. My first time with some crappy homemade wine with my buddies. You know what, though? It's kind of cool. I think it's just kind of neat. I'm sure it tasted awful, but so did they really put gold in those bottles? I never believed it was actually gold.
Yeah.
I just assumed it,
plate gold.
Yeah, gold leaf and stuff. But there's been a couple channels now that have bought that gold leaf, tried to smelt it, and learned that it's not even real gold leaf. They haven't even, they weren't able to smelt it.
Joseph Knowlton says, break out in cuffs.
Yeah, that's traumatizing. Oh yeah, man. See, and then I don't know. That's where smoke in your chart starts to come in. And as I start to get older, I'll drink some bourbon, I'll tie one on, but for the most part, I'll just smoke some for the night, and feel much better the next day. In fact, I think I'll be ringing in the new year sober. I think I will be just smoking. I'm not sober, just not drinking alcohol. Yeah, they said that's not going to happen anymore. And MJ, I bet you it may have been gold flake. There is no way it's real gold anymore. I will not believe it.
No.
I've never gotten a DUI.
Me either.
I'm a big advocate of not drinking and driving, and I do a lot of sober driving, and I think it's why I'm going to stay sober. I don't have to work on New Year's Day at the bar anymore. I'm a little frustrated about that, but I think I'm going to just stay sober. I do that a lot, or I'll just smoke on a lot of New Year's is something I do. Sometimes I get totally schnockered, but not this year. Oh, yeah, for sure. Now, with you being on that thinner, though, does it make the alcohol affect you faster and stronger? Okay, yeah, where one drink ends up being like 2 or 3, like when you're in a hot tub.
Yeah, you can't get drunk and cut your wrist either.
Yeah, yes, I did know. Yeah, I knew that for sure. But even on any blood, you can't be sober and cut your wrist, really, if you're on a thinner.
No, you're going to die.
This speaks facts. Speaks facts. That's right. And there's nothing wrong with it, man. No judgment here. There's no judgment here. All right.
We still got 29 people hanging out, Rose.
29. You know what? I was just thinking, you know what? Mike did print a couple of these dragons. And I'm loving that you guys let me talk so much about bourbon for so long and stuck around and didn't say, I'm out of here. So maybe I should say thank you for that. Let's see here.
Oh man, we got some sleepy puppy dogs over here.
Yeah, they snoring.
They give you a hard enough time today, or that maybe they're feeling a little off, so they're getting some Z's in. I bet you our boys are passed out too, because they were rough housing before things got started today.
They got puts away.
They got put away. That is right. Yeah, Ed, you've always you know what one thing I really appreciate about you is how non-judgy you are, my friend. You really are a live your life kind of guy, and I like it about you. So we're gonna go ahead and do another Crystal Dragon giveaway, guys. Get this written down so I don't forget it. And then I know that I've got that thank you up there, but I'll show her off again. I say her. Could be a boy. You guys can choose.
So beautiful.
Kind of fidget. No, so it is UV reactive. The lighter colors, when exposed to black light, really start to, it charges up kind of like glow in the dark. And the more black light exposure, the brighter this gets.
That's so cool.
And it does come in a UV reactive egg, which is also awesome. That's our way of saying thanks for the support, guys. Like I really appreciate how much support we've gotten for the channel, for the 3D printing, for the bourbon drinking. I'm going to pause for station identification. I'll be right back.
I remember making Purple Passion Grease Monkey. We called it Delphine.
What?
Chris Monkey said Zima and Jolly Ranchers for the win.
Oh shit!
The cherry ones were bomb.
I like the watermelon, but we didn't put it in Zima. We put it in vodka.
They probably didn't even have Zima when you were.
It was in like a glass, like a Smirnoff bottle, right? And it had a silver label.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue letters.
Yeah. That's it. I never drank it. I tasted
It was
it.
like it kind of tasted like lemonade a little bit.
Yeah, I never.
Like a lemonade Sprite.
I was drinking vodka. No.
Watermelon for sure wins, MJ.
We were spiking watermelons with cherry vodka. We go steal them out of the fields down here.
We used to drink so much, I would change water to booze with a touch of a finger. Jägermeister. Yeah, we drank Jägermeister on Christmas Eve. Me and my sister we were doing some Jaeger bombs.
Man, that stuff makes me good.
Same, Pinger. Same.
Hashtag thank you in there, folks.
All right. All right, can do. They done tied it up.
Yeah, seeing that. I was like, damn, they're down by 8.
Now they got it tied up now. You must have had a good halftime talking to.
Jaeger bombs. Never again, OnlyPans says.
Yeah.
Guido, where you at, Guido? Guido? I don't like licorice either. Not black licorice. I used to, but flaming sambuca. No sambuca. No.
Okay. Can't tie one on tonight. Can't get too schnocker tonight, guys. I just agreed to pick up a shift. So.
Oh, when did you do that? For tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh.
That norovirus, guys. I don't know if anybody's been following. The strain this year is ridiculously potent and very easy to get, and a lot of people are getting wicked cases of the Hershey squirts.
Green apple splatters.
The green apple splatters. What else? What else do you call that?
Yes.
Thanks, Finger. But I do think that I've had this thank you sitting up long enough. I think we're just going to send it. I'm not even going to give another warning. We're just going to go. If Joseph Milton wins, he's going to name it Rose.
Yeah, do it.
Are you kidding me?
Wowzers.
Yeah.
You've had some luck on the channel lately, JP.
Man, I can't wait for that lizard to arrive.
Yeah.
My lizard.
Oh, we'll see about that.
Sure about that?
You sure about that?
Thanks, Rose.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for being here. Heck, JP's the one who shared out my link today. Thank you, JP.
Where you going, Bill?
She don't know.
Yeah.
Guys, I gotta tell you, if you're feeling lucky, I think we may do that one more time tonight for the ladies, the late little lurkers, the hang out the whole timers.
Ladies only?
No. We may be even doing something a little fun with our races tonight. Mike had a pretty clever idea. I like it. We'll talk about it a little more when we get those started.
Come here, Bill.
So probably not take too much more time on those. Maybe give it another 30 minutes.
I'm going to crash out early. I got to go.
Well, somebody's crashing your party.
Bella said charts.
Oh, Charts Beller. Hi. The only bulldog I know that'll let somebody hold her like a baby. Be on screen. And I'm sorry, Pinger. Listen, if you're tired and you need to crash out.
Yeah, I'm going to head out here in a little bit.
Yeah, you do what you need to.
I got to go to Harbor Freight tomorrow.
What you getting?
Yeah, what are you getting?
A new vise for my workbench.
Oh, that's right. Pause up.
I got a 15. It's on sale, and I got a 15%
See you, Ed.
one item only discount.
Rest easy, Ed.
Mel said, "See ya."
Yeah, I know those mornings creep up on you early.
They do, and I'm gonna have to duck too.
Oh, Katie, I get it. I know. Monday nights, I love Monday nights, and it makes me sad for the guys that got to go to bed early because some of those alarm clocks are gonna be going off in the next couple hours.
It's all good. We'll catch you on the next one.
Mm-hmm. And
I
sleep's
think there's
important.
one tomorrow.
Oh yeah. So what are the plans? I know that we got a couple New Year's Eve parties online. I know Ed's gonna do his show before things get started. What are you doing? Something, JP, or is it Benzo?
I'll do something.
All right.
Usually do.
Yeah, that's even if I'm having a New Year's Eve party at my house, I typically have the bar on my
Right.
computer, and I'll go put it in the living room and just tell everybody, look, if you go in the living room, you're going to be on YouTube. And some people like going in there and taking charts with JP. But we're not doing a party this year, like a people party. No, it's too cold, so we end up all being inside the house, and it's the house. Our property is great for a party where we can go in and out, of the house and spend time at a fire pit, and we have bathrooms. But when it's all indoors, everybody's kind of crowded in the kitchen and the living room. It's not a great house for hosting parties like that, if that makes sense.
Troubled one. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll be Tuesday.
Now, quite a few of us already talked about it, but if anybody else here hasn't had the opportunity to share, does anybody have any New Year's resolutions? Was it you, JP, or was it Can-Do who asked? I think it was you.
Oh, I was asking if anybody had any goals.
Yeah, resolutions,
Finding
goals.
big fat nuggets, or
Yeah.
finding silver dimes in the dirt, or
Love that.
magnifishing a safe. Who knows what people got for goals.
Pay for a new roof on my damn house.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just wait for the hailstorms to come.
Yeah, that ain't a goal. That's a got to.
Joseph Knowlton, an alarm clock is what people who don't have animals use to wake themselves up.
Yeah.
Got an animal, you don't need one. They do it for you.
Yeah.
My lab's a 5:30 animal.
Yeah.
Whew.
It's our cat, my boy cat, that really is the biggest troublemaker. He'll start to, what he does is he gets on his back underneath the bed and runs in circles upside down, just in circles underneath the bed. Just like a crazy person. The whole bed shakes. He's probably a good 14, 15 pounds. And when you're clawing the mattress in circles, it'll shake you up. Can't wait for that, MJ. I'm going to help support that one. More gold. That's also okay. And I'm also okay with people that don't believe in New Year's resolutions. I'm with people that don't believe in luck, whatever it is. I'm cool with it.
My first project, kitchen, so that's my first goal.
A remodel?
Yeah, I got to fix the floor. She's a little squishy and soft, so
Okay.
yep, she needs some overhauling.
I like that goal, Ottoman. I think we need to see more kindness in the world, especially right now. And if we can be the ones to spread it, let's spread it. I don't know how I feel about you saying that. Mike just opened a new bottle and he said, that's different.
What is it?
It is the Redwood Empire Haystack.
I'm not really a fan of that stuff.
Oh, you didn't?
I tried.
The
Nah.
Screaming Titan. Oh, I like that one so much. That's one of the bottles that Mike and I ripped up pretty fast. Oh, that is interesting. It's not bad. I figured you'd like it. It's got some funk to it. Some earthy, mossy undertones there.
Figure it out.
That was weird.
Got a lot of rye in it.
Oh man, I hope you can do it. You know,
Yeah.
last year was a big year for this community quitting those ciggies. There were a couple challenges that got put out, and quite a few of the guys stuck with it. JP quit smoking. Thomas quit smoking. Can Do quit smoking, right?
Yeah.
Benzo quit.
Benzo quit smoking. I quit vaping. So if it's something you're thinking about, I hope you can do it. And just know, if you really do want to follow through, tell the community. Have them hold you to it, because it worked pretty well for just about everybody else.
MJ quit.
MJ quit. That's right. Yeah, MJ quit. Yep. Weather. Bad weather right now. Oh my gosh, I'm not looking forward to this cold front coming in, guys. I can feel you on that. My New Year's resolution is to maintain my weight. I want to maintain it. I want to stay within 5 pounds of where I'm at right now for 1 year. Going to be a real hard habit to break, but you can do it. It is possible. Ernie quit smoking too. I think she still does not smoke.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Carson stayed, quit. That's right. And that's not easy to do either, Carson. Yes, you do. My dad just had his 4th fusion, and ibuprofen and smoking can ruin it. And if you're looking for relief and pain relief, you got to quit. You got to do it. I really, really hope that you're able to do it. And I hope that the surgery brings you relief.
Sissy quit.
Sissy quit, yep. And Guido agreed. Yep, Guido said, yep, she's a quitter. I have, Jason, I smoked cigarettes for a long time and then quit with vaping. But I had multiple times in my life, I quit when I was pregnant with my daughter and breastfeeding with my daughter. And then as soon as I was done, picked up a pack. I just bought the pack and knew I was going to be smoking again. I just did it again. I've quit a couple times with the help of nicotine patches and then picked it right back up. The nicotine vape got me off of it completely, but I did get quite addicted to the vape. I don't necessarily recommend other people doing that anymore, because quitting the vape is also really, really hard. In fact, I quit nicotine 2 or 3 months before I actually laid the vape down. Was super addicted to it. I still miss it, to be honest. So if you're going to quit, I'd say try to go cold turkey. You know what? Do whatever you want to do. I'm not going to say what you should do. I'm not going to. Do whatever works for you, and I hope it works. Not one drag. I have hit a cigarette here and there. They just make me sick to my stomach now. Now I can't even stand the smell of them. I remember the day where the smell went from smelling good to smelling bad. Like, I don't know if you guys remember that point. It took a couple months for me. Like, the first few months, you'd smell that cigarette and it smelled so good. It smelled like honey and the fresh tobacco, and you'd love the way it smells. And then now, if I smell it, I have had a few surgeries where I almost quit and I got my nicotine so low that I know that it helped. But as soon as I got cleared from my doctor, picked it right back up. Yeah. Good luck.
Chantix give you crazy dreams too.
Yep, but they can give you crazy dreams. But a lot of people did have a lot of success with it, and then I guess somebody else is saying the patches give you crazy dreams. Oh, I had a lot of success with the patches, and I maybe I already had crazy dreams, so maybe I didn't realize the two had been related.
Carson, you're full of it.
Yeah, he knows it too. He knows it. No, Faith. I don't think you should ever quit farting. I think farting's quite healthy. Better out than in.
I think it sounds cool.
A fart?
Yeah, you
Some
get
of them
them
are really good.
squeezed out there long,
They can.
make different noises.
They can be pretty funny. They can also be quite irritating. Quite stinky.
Yeah, if you fart and hold your head down underneath it, it's part.
Yeah, the oral fixation was way harder for me to quit. Way harder.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because they taught nicotine is more addictive than heroin. It's not. It's weird to say that because everybody's like, "Oh my God, heroin can kill you. It's terrible." Yes, but it's more addictive.
You ever watch a special on how they make and all the additives they put in that tobacco and stuff now?
Mm-mm.
Man, that'll freak you out.
Yeah. Chilling and grilling with Dan B. And you know what? 7 months is great. If you go back to it, that's okay. And if you're ready to quit smoking again, that's great. Like, don't beat yourself up. Quitting that habit is hard. It is so hard.
Curly Bill.
Oh yeah, Curly Bill. I don't think I'd seen you all night tonight. You were talking about checking out oh, sorry.
You just walked in.
Yeah, just walked in. You were talking about checking out a claim earlier. Right. Prospector Jason E. Minor, go to your doctor and tell him you want to quit smoking. Tell him you want Chantix.
Yeah.
And yes, nicotine is absolutely engineered. The cigarette companies it's more than the nicotine for sure. Anything that they can do. And then, you guys, the vaping community, once it was bought out by Big Tobacco, Juul, once Juul sold out, they have found the quickest, most efficient, most addictive way to get you hooked to vaping, which is, it's not like the old ones, the douche flutes, that's what I call them. And I was making fun of myself. But those little salt nicks, those little disposable packs are so freaking addictive, you guys. So addictive. And they are targeting kids again. And I just hate Big Tobacco because I think, when I did quit with vaping, I mean, I saved a significant amount of money. I definitely believe it's a lesser of two evils when it comes to your health. I'm not saying it's healthy. I'm saying it's way better than cigarettes. What's going on, Adam?
Man, when they come back from World War II, they had everybody smoke cigarettes, man.
Yep. They just the whole industry it's so jacked up. And so they took this thing that really helped a lot of people quit smoking cigarettes. A lot of people, when they went from smoking cigarettes to vaping, got significantly healthier. I think once you quit vaping and you see the way your lungs change from that, that's also pretty shocking. But my doctor, like I've had a couple people say it wasn't because I quit vaping, it's because I lost the weight. I think it was both. Personally, I do think that vaping affects your lungs significantly, but that's an opinion. Yeah, my dogs will come lay down to you, fart, then go elsewhere. My cats will do that. That's crazy. And you were firefighter as well. I figured there'd be some damage in there. Mary. Hey, Mary, I didn't know you had already started selling your pay dirt. But I heard you talking about that earlier. I think you said it was $40. You got to let me wait till my next payday, Mike. And I got a little spendy over the weekend. But pull one aside for me. Like if it's a limited run, will you hold one for me, please? Thank you, Mega Dog. I appreciate it. It was a lot of work, so I appreciate it. And Thomas will take black. Thank you, Thomas. Write that down so I don't forget. Yeah, right now, guys, actually, I do have the option if you're considering a barrel for a black rose on top, or I'll go get it and show it to you. MJ! Woo! What up, girl?
What's up, guys? Pinger, you didn't go to bed on me.
I was waiting on you.
I'm here. Now you gotta stay.
Yeah, now I can go to bed.
Uh-huh.
Dream. I can go to bed and dream. What was we talking about earlier? How tight it was? Something like that.
Something like that.
Good
Thing.
stuff.
Yeah, I can dream about it.
And then we also have the pink rose. So 2 options right
I like
now.
the pink one.
Yeah. I like the pink one too, but I think the black one
It
looks
looks
pretty
good.
slick.
It looks good on
Yeah.
that burl collar
Yeah.
with
So.
the black bands. Yeah.
And then we've had the conversations. The barrel colors are going to change. That kind of happens naturally with 3D printing. Even if you buy the same filament, sometimes those colors are off. They're not exactly the same. So, yeah, as I say, we can show you what we're trying to figure out what to do with them. I think we're going to have like a, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not doing giveaways for the barrels. That's going to be a part of the business, and I kind of want to keep it that way. So gifting barrels and giving away barrels is nothing that's really ever going to happen unless
I had multiple like little bit of filament left on each one, so I decided to make a goofy barrel.
like a tricolored.
Cool.
Yeah, we had another one that printed a little wonky on the bottom. So you might see some of them come around for a giveaway here and there, but unfortunately, they're going to be the weird ones, not the traditional.
I like it weird.
Yeah.
I
Who doesn't? Yeah. Who doesn't? And Mary, I don't know if you answered me or not. I got distracted.
Well, how about Buffalo Trace is closed on Wednesday and they're closed on Sunday? Both
Why-
days of travel.
I'm sorry?
Buffalo Trace is closed.
On Wednesday because of the new year.
Yeah, and they're closed on Sunday.
Why for Sunday?
I don't know. That's what she said when she looked it up.
Weird. Carson, you really need to see the doctor about your blue balls. Mary says that. Moto mining, are you tying one on? Okay, cool. Yeah, Mary, just set one aside, and on a payday, I'll pick one up myself. Please and thank you. Oh, I pin it to the top of chat. I think you know what? I think I will share the link. I can only have 6 people up at once, guys. So it'll have to be a. I don't know what I just did there. It'll have to be a first come first serve, and if anybody else is waiting to get in or anything like that, I apologize. I refuse to pay StreamYard the amount of money that they want for their services. I'm not going to do it. Guido sent me a link to a new something that I was planning on checking out. Oops, not this chat.
Do tell.
We'll see. I don't know anything about it yet, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm not necessarily opposed to the site you're using as long as we can figure out the Android iPhone issue.
iPhone doesn't have a problem. Mine didn't.
Yeah, I believe it's Androids.
Gotta turn the AI off your camera.
You're not even
You shush, Mike.
I mean, the reality
I
of
fell
it
for
is,
that.
it's the same thing that Benzo had a problem with the first time he got his new phone. and it's in your phone settings, and you have to change it to the right speaker. That's why we can hear MJ just fine. She can't hear us. It's on her end in her phone in her speaker settings.
Hey, I changed all of the speaker settings, every single one, any which way you could do it. I'm
that's
sure
fine,
mine's my
Mary.
wife.
What up, Curly Bill?
It's the only thing I can think of.
Almost
Well,
ain't
I
no.
do crappy reception on StreamYard too out here.
Well, yeah, but you can still hear what we're saying. The other one, you say you can't even hear what we're saying. So
Thomas said he's called in on his Samsung.
Well,
I can hear JP.
Mega said that yours
Curly Bill.
went out today.
I can hear Pinger.
2.75, Mary. I thought they were half-gram bags. Or are they only quarter-gram bags?
A3 Sky Warrior. What's going on? All right. I'm gonna start getting these
Okay.
these names, and I think we will do truck races. I think that's a great idea. That was a lot of fun. I can't believe how sneaky they were at the end.
That was pretty crazy.
You need to play the thong song as you're racing them. Dumps like a truck.
I can't get the guy that owns that claim to answer the phone now.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, you just went there today.
Well, I was going to, but I'd asked him yesterday because I said I'm familiar with the Sumter area. And so he told me roughly where it was at. And I said, well, yeah, I've been through there. I said, would be all right if I come out and look at it, preferably tomorrow, but anytime this week, come out and look at it. And I said, I won't bring pans or anything. I'd like to look it over before I just hand you $20,000,
Right.
which I don't have.
Right.
And but I've been told all my life I should take my family to court because I'm owed like 60-some grand from my family.
Yeah, I
And
would.
so far I haven't, but after I asked the guy if I could go out and look around or meet him and go out, and he lives right here in Grand, so he's like 20 miles from me, and haven't heard nothing from him.
Sorry to hear it. I got to tell you guys, I think I just changed my mind about the dump trucks.
Something else.
Yeah, I found something else. I think it's going to be appropriate for tonight.
Big fans. If I'm buying, search every damn potential place to see what I'm buying.
Huh?
Yeah. I need JP to go up there with me and negotiate with me. Say, hey, when this kid calls, you answer your phone.
Actually, you know what? It's funny. When JP talks to people like that, they listen. You don't want to make JP mad. I can tell you that.
That's why he's my whiskey broker. When JP speaks, people listen.
Yep.
Charts.
I definitely want to.
Why are you not drinking out of your rose glass?
I thought about that, JP, and I kind of felt a little silly doing it. So I used a glass that Mike bought me as a gift a while back. So it's Proof Queen. It's a Bruzel glass, but I feel weird drinking out of a rose nose bourbon glass. I think isn't it weird to drink out of your own glass?
No.
No.
I like the hard no.
You have to support your merchandise endeavor.
Okay. I almost picked one up today and I didn't do it. So maybe I'll change my mind next time.
In fact, it'd be better if you drank with a glass in each hand of your own glasses.
Right. Double fisting.
Oh, Moto, I hate to hear that.
Yeah.
I bet you that's what JP'd tell me.
I have a name I don't recognize. I'm gonna Marco Polo you, JP. See if you can help me out.
Yeah, Moto.
But if this guy ain't a scam, it sounds pretty. It's the biggest gold bearing creek through that Sumter area is Cracker Creek, but this is a creek that dumps into Cracker Creek, and it's got process sites. It's got a cabin site. It's got pits. It's had hydraulic mining done on it. And I don't think they'd have done all that if there wasn't nothing there.
There was, it might not be no more.
Well, that's true too. But who knows? I might hear from him tomorrow or next day or something, being it's New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Yeah, he might be out of town.
I mean, Moto, I drank a little bit for sure. We love you, Moto.
Hey.
Man, just sucks for sure. For sure.
Well, I'll jump off here in case somebody else wants to get on panel. I'll watch on chat.
Yeah, I'm right behind you, Curly Bill.
Right, Curly Bill.
Well, I hate using people's first names when I don't know it, but I can't see there's a sticker on there. It's definitely a Pater channel. If I have any newbies in chat who bought tickets through PayPal and you don't want me to use your real name.
That might be Jason E. Minor.
I think I've gotten something from Jason before though. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Nope, definitely not. That's what I thought.
Mine is Jason, and it'd be me.
Yeah. Okay. All right, troubled one. All right. Sometimes people don't like their name shared. Sometimes they do. So thank you. I'm glad you're still here.
Uh-oh. Lions are up by 3.
Yeah, they scored a touchdown on 4th down, where they went for it. They was 4th and goal. They better get the defense straightened up.
That's what they need to do.
Yeah, it didn't work that time either.
Safety meeting for the win.
Yeah. Yeah, Moto, I'm sorry. I know I've been writing down names. I know you're having some issues, and I'm sorry that's going on, my friend.
Is that the OG Nintendo Moto or the newer ones? So, Rose, do you think that it tastes different the longer you drink the same thing? Or if you drank other stuff and then start drinking other stuff and drink other stuff?
Definitely having multiple bourbons throughout the night changes your palate. Eating food and then drinking changes your palate, but drinking the same thing throughout the night, I feel like it stays pretty consistent. or the longer it sits out. And I also, sometimes I feel like sitting in a glass, it can lose ethanol. But for the most part, I don't feel like sitting out too long will do that. It's either going to be high on the ethanol or low on the ethanol for my taste
You
palate.
let it sit out there.
Yeah.
It'll calm down.
Sometimes I get bored with it.
The OG Nintendo, that is awesome.
Yeah, Pinger, sometimes you know what, switching it up and trying those new palettes, even though my palate's probably totally off by the time I'm schnockered, I still think it's a lot of fun to try to identify the flavors and try new things and switch it up for the most part. If I stick to, like we talk about, like the Angel's Envy, you had to stop buying it. If I stick to the same one for too long, I just get really drunk. But I guess I just get really drunk anyways, so. That's right, Zelda for the win.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Zelda.
I know JP's going to have something going on, Mega.
Is it a toe party?
A what
What?
party?
Is it a toe party? Do we get to show our socks?
Mm-hmm.
You sure about that?
You know, no party for the win.
Have to get a cute pair.
That was so fun. I think, Rose, you probably said, "Are we still live?" Like maybe 10 times.
Mike says, and he says it well, when I get drunk like that, he says I turn into Dory. And I do. If I'm asking the same question over and over, I'm probably
You're
pretty darn
hammered.
close to, yeah, pretty close to blackout, or at least doing some time traveling. And I probably won't remember much the next day.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
It
But
was
it's
so
New
much fun.
Year's, you know? That's what happens when you drink at the bar.
Yeah.
I'll have my Benzo New Year's bag. Maybe
Oh.
I will open that up on New Year's.
Oh, I like that. That's a,
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen that bag. Probably because I was schnockered.
It was after. It was on Benzo's show. I won it on an after party. Maybe it was the New Year's after party. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Oh, it has a date, so the 28th.
That was 367.
Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Missed the field goal.
Oh, no. San Francisco missed it?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go Lions.
I mean, he just missed it too.
Well, yeah, Mary, you think?
You know, when JP gets hammered, he falls down because he's hammered.
I don't fall down very often.
Yeah,
I happen to place myself in downward positions for safety.
Yeah, he just goes horizontal.
Yeah, but MJ, JP has like, you know, we can tell when he's wasted too, for sure. But like, he has these levels, and he can surprise you. You know, sometimes you think he's pretty schnocker, but you get an egg sandwich in that man, and he's a new person.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 o'clock egg sandwich, and he's good to go.
Mega Dog, I think if you're asking who's doing the New Year's party tomorrow, I believe it's JP.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I know Benzo is going to stick to Wednesday. I think he's going to have his New Year's Day on Wednesday. I kept mixing those dates up. So I probably confused the crap out of Benzo. And I apologize. I was drinking in Bardstown, Kentucky on a vacation weekend. I probably turned into Dory and said, "Are we live?" About 9:35. I am working on these races. We'll end them pretty soon and get those going, guys. I appreciate your patience. And like I said, we're going to do a little bit of a fun twist on our races tonight.
Send mine in the mail. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, well, Pinger, you have a credit. I told you that, right?
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Night, Mary.
Night,
And that
Pinger.
Pinger,
Night, MJ. Night,
Off
Rose.
the charts. Uh-oh, Moto says I'm half cut, but I have Chinese coming. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Chinese sounds so good right now.
Later, guys.
Night, Pinger.
See y'all tomorrow night.
Mm. Man, Rose, I only have a little bit left in my heart release.
Is it going to be tough to find? I thought that was more of a. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a limited run.
It is a limited one.
I got another one right here.
Okay. We found out that the heart release is going to be 5 releases.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I learned, and then it's all their employees that are picking each release. And so the first release was a certain batch of employees. She said the next one are going to be the warehouse and
Next one's all the warehouse guys. They didn't say what it's going to be called though.
yeah. But I didn't know that that's how they were doing it. That's another reason why I love Maker's Mark. They have health insurance for their employees. They have paid time off for their employees. They beat minimum wage. I mean, the like I said, I've never seen an unhappy employee at a distillery, but I can tell you that Maker's Mark is, if I lived in Kentucky, I'd want to work at Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
I'd want to. It would be a
the
job.
only thing that confuses me is where it says for the second chapter of our limited release wood finishing. So, okay. So this is the second chapter, and there's going to be 5 books in this chapter.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, like the BEPs or whatever and all them, was from like 2021. Yeah. Because these these were the wood finishing series too. I didn't open this one yet.
And we did. So the difference basically is the employees versus the wood finish series is just their distillers that are working with 10. There's 3 different types of wood finish series, and it's the 10 staves that they put in the barrel after 6 years. I keep looking at Mike like he's going to say, yeah, that's what you're talking about. I can't really remember. But
Mr. Lord, I just heard a Timo warehouse burned down. Total loss about $56.
Well played. Well played.
Well, these all say that there's 5 different staves that they can put in these private selections.
That is correct. Oh, you're right. So the wood series. Wait,
the wood series is the same thing as the heart release. They just kind of rebranded the wood finishing series.
But I thought there was like only 3 options for that. That they just have 3 different wood series
wood
that
finishing? They just did one every year.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. And it's their masters distillers choosing it, not their employees. And I don't know. I really like that they included their employees.
Yeah.
I think one's going to be ambassador's choice. If you're an ambassador, you can go vote.
Oh, I love that.
I'm going for that one. I got a bottle that's coming up pretty soon. I'm going to go get some bottles. I got to go do that. It's pretty damn close. Katie's already was up and we didn't go.
Let us know when you decide, though, JP. I mean, I'm not going to make any promises, but you guys are going to be so stinking close. It's, kind of like Indiana. If we get the chance to come say hi, we will. Unless you guys are looking for a quiet weekend at a tiny little Airbnb together. I would not interrupt because it's awesome.
No. No shenanigans.
But I did, and I will. I'm going to contact, I mean it. I'm going to contact that Airbnb owner and see, if we do some like that and you guys have the opportunity to bring your camper up. There was room for it. There was room for it. And there's room for the doggies. You can check out the creek with me and see if we can find any gold. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know I talk and then stop talking and talk and stop talking, but I can't write and talk at the same time.
It's okay. That happens.
In fact, I'm gonna do a quick little spinning break.
Spinning break. So how much snow did you think you shoveled, MJ?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I wasn't shoveling snow. I was carving ice sculptures, JP.
Okay. So you need a different tool then. You need like a pick type maul.
I used a metal spade shovel and a snow shovel.
Okay.
Got it done though. And that's on me though, because I put those units where they are, not thinking about the snow. They're like under the eave, but they're right under the drip line. So all the snow comes off the roof, lands on the heat pump, and then when it melts, it drips on there and then freezes into a block of ice.
Mm.
It was a nightmare. We're gonna hang that unit on the wall. I shoveled all weekend too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
MJ, I know. I like your boss and I gonna have some words. Just saying.
My boss was not happy about it. It was my stupid sales. My real estate ladies called and said that none of the walkways to the model homes were shoveled, which they were. And I went all the way back on Sunday and took a picture of every single house that I did. And there was like 8 of them, maybe even 9, that I shoveled walkways on. They were all shoveled. They were all salted. She was just she came out there early Saturday morning. And construction can't work out there until 9 on Saturdays. So I got there at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Finished the last 2 walkways. So I had them all done. And she called the owner and was like complaining. So my boss wasn't happy. And we're putting up a trail cam now so that we can, like a little exterior cam, so we can see the snow in real time. So I don't have to waste my time going out there to take pictures of what I've already done. It was annoying.
The guys at when I worked at the lawn care company too started just taking pictures as well, because people claiming that the work isn't done. I mean, you're talking about your salespeople. I'm talking about actual customers. The salespeople, obviously, they're not very good ladies. Okay.
Oh, I was super mad because the sales lady she called me on Friday and said that, so I only shovel our inventory homes, the ones we're trying to sell, not the ones that are sold, because we don't have a lot of traffic in there. And she called me Friday and said that one of our houses homeowners wanted to come do a walkthrough. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to put off these 2 driveways and I'll go shovel a pathway in that house for you and your little homeowner. And so she knew damn well that I had 2 driveways left. She made sure to call and tell on me. And I was like, I didn't even have to shovel lot 12. I did that so you don't have to get your feet wet. I was so irritated. And she's like super nice, but in the way she's like snake.
Yeah.
Trying to like make you look bad. And it's all because they're getting on her because she's not making sales.
I don't like people who live by the misery loves company standard, you know?
Right.
Sorry, she's in a bad spot. Sorry, things are tough for her. She doesn't need to make it miserable for everybody else.
And she knows that I'm the only, it's not like I have a laborer I can just go make do it. We just laid everybody off. So she knows that it's me doing it.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what, lady? Choke you.
I'm 100% with Benzo on this one.
Yeah.
Like I don't care if her intentions were good or not. I think she deserved to be hit with the hard T. Just gonna leave it at that.
She did. I've worked with her for like, I don't know, she's been with the company like 8 years. I've been there 11. So it's like, why you gotta be like that? It's not like if it snowed in the middle of the night that I can control that either. So
right.
I'm not gonna drive out there at 2 a.m. and shovel your walkways, lady. You're insane.
And the people that do get paid big effing bucks, because there are companies that will come shovel your walk anytime, night or day, and she's not paying the prices for it. She's not.
When my boss got the pictures, he's like, you know what? That's perfectly acceptable. And if they expect anything more than that, then Brian can, or our boss owner, he can pay a service to come do it because you don't have time for that in the first place.
Yep.
But it is what it is. It's done now.
Right. I guess, you know, for me, MJ, and this is where I still go, and it's a mental that I'm eventually, I hope I break, because it can be a little obsessive, but I'm like, all the exercise, you know, all the muscle building that you did.
Yeah, no.
Right? Building the muscles. So.
I felt that today. I went and got myself a mocha. It's a double shot mocha. Like, I'm gonna need this to get through this block of ice. Shoveled a little bit, and then my plumber showed up. And he brings me coffee sometimes, but he likes to bring me quad shots because he knows I hate them. Like, don't do that to me unless you want to watch me have a heart attack. So I downed a quad shot and a double shot mocha. Got it done. I was sweating by the time I was done with that.
Yeah, I bet.
I did it.
I bet you got done quick.
35 minutes. The homeowner was like, "How did you even do that?" I'm like,
don't ask. Don't ask. You don't want to know.
I was surprised the homeowner wasn't more upset about his heat pump being completely enclosed in ice because there's two of them with that unit because it's a 2-story house. So we had to have a furnace in the upper half and in the lower half. So we have 2 outside units. And he was just like super lax about it, which is nice because then you get some homeowners like, oh, it's ruining my equipment. And it's not, but
right.
I don't know. It was an accomplished day though. I felt accomplished at the end of it.
I really actually enjoy an accomplished day myself. And at least you can reward yourself, and sometimes that's all you need.
Yep. No, it was great. It's the same homeowner that gave me a gift card for my heated sweatshirt that I definitely used today.
Right on.
I used for about 5 minutes until I started overheating.
Right. It's this weekend, the temperatures where we were at, because it was rainy and windy, but still like in the 60s, like low 60s. So there were times where I was exceptionally hot and didn't want my jacket, and then times where I was freezing because I wasn't wearing my jacket. So I just had it on my arm. I just had the jacket.
The
put it on.
temperature wasn't bad, but that wind was whipping.
Yeah, it was intense.
If you look at those pictures, there's the unit that I unburied, which is the small one. And then there's the big furnace unit that's to the left of it with the big giant fans on it. And when they have their heat on, it blows out super cold air out those fans. So I'm trying to shovel this small one, and I've got this fan just blasting in my face. And I've got the roof line dripping on me because all the snow's melting. I was soaking wet. And it was chilly, but everything but my face was warm.
Yeah, and then that's always the worst when you can stay toasty, except your face is getting frostbitten or wind burned.
Yeah, it was gnarly. But I was able to leave a little bit early today. Got everything done that I need to get done. Got out of here.
Yeah, but you haven't. I mean, how long has it been since you've actually had a day off now?
I usually typically don't work on the weekends, but I work Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
which means that I will be getting paid. We don't get paid holidays. I get them off because they don't allow work up there on major holidays.
Oh, really?
So,
like it's like a law?
Yeah, it's like a homeowners association. So they don't. It's like a prestigious little golf club, like gated community. Right. So they don't allow you to work on. So I'll get New Year's off. I don't get paid for it, but I'm getting paid for it this time because I came in on the weekend. So
I haven't been paying much curly bill, not in the creek anyway. My back won't let me yet. I'm nursing it right now. Plus the water on it's still cold. But yeah, did a little bit here in the house. Some bags of dirt.
Oh man, speaking of bags of dirt, tomorrow I got to go move a bunch of 50-pound bags of sand.
Ugh. But also, like, that's those kind of days I'm like, all right, Rose, you're gonna be burning some calories today. That's how I look at it. So I do the work for my parents, and there's times where Mike can come and help out, but he works midnight. So when it comes to having to build a freaking deck, Rose is what they get, lifting the mulch bags, Rose is what they get. Like, got a little bit tougher because of it.
I would love to have you as my little sidekick out of my job site. You kick ass, I know it.
Yeah, Mary, it sucks getting old.
Yeah, Mary, it does. You know what I got to tell you, it sucks. Like all of us are starting to, I'd say almost move into our 40s and some of us 50s and some of us more, but I'm watching my parents age, and that's, Moto was talking about this a little bit earlier, but that's getting pretty hard to watch too. And it also kind of reminds you of your own mortality, but I don't like watching my parents get old. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Yeah. Took my mom today to go get some shots in her back, and she's got a knee replacement surgery scheduled in March. And then once we get that done, we're going to work on getting my dad's knee worked on. And it's just like this, it just keeps going and going. And they're trying to do their PT and just work so hard at it, but it gets harder and harder and harder.
Yeah, Mom's got me taking her to the cataract and shit. So,
are they living with you now, Rose?
No, so they stayed for a little bit. We've got them in a rental, and they should have permits to start building in 5 weeks. And we did find a builder, MJ.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and because my parents they don't want the 3D printed house. They want something unique, and the builder's willing to work with them. And Grace, she's so artistic. The house is going to have some really unique features, so they had to find somebody that was, going to work with them on all of it. But we're pretty happy with who they've got. I trust the guy too.
Nice.
Just because he goes he goes to church with my dad. Sorry, we're having a cat fight. And I know he's not going to take him through the ringer.
That's good.
And he's all about the, like I said, the first thing they're doing is getting their permits, and that's going to happen in 5 weeks. And then we'll start bringing in the driveway. Everything's going to be done by the books, all that kind. My
Once
dad is
permits. It goes quick.
And he's all about everything up to code. My dad's such a Boy Scout when it comes to those kind of things. So no, I will not be living with my parents again, hopefully ever. But I will be living right next door to them.
Nice.
So you're gonna get a side by side and a trail to where their house is?
Yeah, so we'll get my dad a golf cart, and then Mike and I are gonna get the side by side. But he needs something lower to the ground. It's something that's not easy to tip over, because he just needs something that's not easy to tip. We're just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. So yes, we'll have two, and they're actually building it's going to be like a little carport garage thing for them. So we'll have them parked, and they'll be covered, and they don't have to sit on wet seats and stuff like that. But they're incorporating that into their house build.
That's cool. Big garage.
Yep. Well, they're going to build the house, and then my dad will end up building a shop, which is funny because Mike is going to end up building his bar. We're going to have a couple buildings on this property by the time we're done here, but we got the property for it. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm getting there on these races, guys. We're almost there.
I noticed you changed the thing. I was like, oh, shit.
And my numbers match. I love it when my numbers match.
That's always a good thing.
Yep.
And Mom's 72.
Yep. My parents are 73. It is so I'm only 39. Most of my friends my age do not have parents my age. I came from a family of 7, and I was 6 of 7. So a lot of my friends are not experiencing what I'm experiencing yet, or starting to work on, caring for their parents yet. And it's so weird for them to hear these stories coming from me. And I'm like, well, you guys, if you like your parents, I'm not saying you have to do it, but if you planned on doing it, you better be prepared for it, because you think the day is never going to come, and it sneaks up faster than it ought to. And it's a little sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, gosh, Mary, I got a couple friends that started graying in their 20s. And I got to tell you, I love a gentleman with a little bit of salt and pepper in their hair.
Gray doesn't mean nothing, Mary. Come on.
Yep.
My wife's got more wisdom hairs than I do. They are starting to show up more, though.
Oh, good. Yeah, Curly Bill, listen, fight for those referrals and continue to get those kind of massages and to get the shots. They make a world of difference for my parents, and it is medically necessary. Fight me. Anybody can fight me on that. So if you can get them, get them.
Joseph said Jersey, Mary, and him are all reborn orphans. We love you all the same.
That's right.
We don't discriminate.
Oh, troubled one. We're our own worst critics. Don't forget that.
I mean, it happens. Yeah. I mean, every day I look in the mirror, there's a new white hair showing up. So,
yeah. And you know what? That's also easier said than done. If I was the one looking in the mirror, I'd be judging myself too. So,
yep.
Get down.
Be the great white bearded host before long. Have to have Mark Miller write a new song.
All right. I think we're ready to start sharing screen here. So I told you guys that we were going to do something a little bit different tonight, and we're going to have some lucky winners, and we're going to have some lucky losers. Once I can figure out how to work my computer.
Not first, you're last.
Yeah, that's, you know what, and I like to say that a lot, but we're gonna change a couple things here. We're gonna have a first place win and a last place win for first, second, and third place. So we're gonna have somebody come in on first place and win that 0.5. Oops, sorry, we got a boop. Ooh. What up, Carson? Look at pouring himself a shot, babe. In his rose nose bourbon glass.
Hey, look at that.
Very cool.
Watch out for them bubbles. I'll get you.
Dude, I'm feeling groggy tonight, folks.
Jards.
That's stupid.
Jards.
Oh,
Ooh, that's exquisite.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
good.
what,
I
Rose?
like it. Yeah, that's a limoncello.
It's a little.
It means lemon cake.
Don't go telling Can Do. I don't need him knowing about my foo-foo.
I mean, that does sound pretty foo-foo limoncello. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
it's pretty.
Carson's a closet foo-foo drinker.
I mean, the pinky's starting to lift as I say.
No.
You know what I mean?
Careful.
Hey, you're not drinking.
All right, guys, we're gonna run over names really quick, so make sure we don't have any issues. But we got Trouble One. That was actually our first purchase of the day. Thank you very much, Jason E. Minor, MJ. Carson.
I'm gonna drink my last shot of Fireball, Rose.
Ooh, do it. Happy Mountain Prospector Brad, JP Lawns and more, Thomas 907, Pinger, and AAA. Did I get that?
Man, that's some good shit, Carson.
Wait a second.
Man, you double dipping already, eh?
Dude, I'm gonna drink this whole damn thing tonight.
So, okay.
Someone gonna have to drive you home.
You might hurt tomorrow, Carson. I don't know.
I might be hurting. I gotta work tomorrow, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll make someone work a
You just
little
might have
harder.
some bubbles in your guts. I mean,
Yeah, it's fine. I'll just
All
drink
that
another one in the
carbonation.
morning to get right.
Right, yeah, the hair of the dog. The hair of the dog. That, or I mean, you could go crazy, Carson. You could go crazy and then go get yourself a yerba mate.
Just a bit too much right there. I don't know.
Pumpkin
Not
spice
gonna work there.
mocha.
All right, guys. So while I was looking for the truck races, I found dragon races.
oh shit, that's
Sorry, we got a dragon theme tonight, and I felt like we got to go with the dragons.
yeah.
But I will, since Carson called in just in time, I think we'll go with our 2:22 clock.
The deuces. Applause, please.
Okay.
Was that for the audience?
Yeah.
Everybody.
I was trying to figure out. Okay, there
We
we
need
go.
an applause.
Do it again.
Yeah.
We got that off. Look at these cute little dragons. Okay, guys. And so I was talking to you. So we're going to do a winner prize and a loser prize. And tonight, the loser is going to need I got to look at where I'm at. Okay. A better luck next time. Lucky cat. So first place.
Rocky Mountain Brad probably win that tonight.
Yeah, first place will, of course, win gold. Second place, gold. Third place, silver. But we're going to look at the very bottom who came in last in each race. And whoever's last in each race will get a better luck next time, Cat. And remember, when it comes to luck cats or luck dragons or lucky tokens, you can't get one for yourself. You have to be given one. And I think winning one counts in that, or losing one because you're, the loser's getting one. But in order to get that luck, you have to be gifted one. Also, if we're going to talk about a little bit of luck and a little bit of magic, if you take a dollar bill that you earned yourself and fold it up and put it underneath that cat or that dragon, it will bring you more luck. But don't ask me. I'm not very lucky.
Nah.
I'll give you a lucky.
Right.
Don't ask me how I do it.
I got my lucky rat right here. Bam.
We're going to start with 6 lucky shuffles.
Man.
And then we're going to send it.
Talking about that guy right there, dude.
Yeah, lucky rat.
Look at these little
Look
guys.
at that guy, dude.
Some of them doing a little hopping, little
That
flying.
tail.
They're so cute.
Oh, your tail, man. My guy can hang upside down like a possum.
Oh yeah, he can. What the?
Got a couple
Mike can
people
open up
there.
a bottle of wine.
My guy is lucky.
I'll flex that tail.
Oh, Rose Troubled had a question. Oh,
Flexing.
my. You know what, Troubled One? I'm so sorry. You can't after this one. I didn't see it soon enough. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Mary. Look, Mary making it capitals so she can
She's
see
like,
it.
hey, Rose, we can switch it for second and third, Mary. I'm so
She's
sorry.
trying to give me something. Let's go.
And I know
Mary,
I was like, let's just do 6 of them and send it. Sorry, Mary.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
it's okay. Carlson and Peener are out in front.
Dude, I don't know if I got promoted or demoted today.
You know what? I think that was a real effort. I think he genuinely cares if he was going to give it that shot. He nailed it. He said Carson.
Yeah, but did you see after he said it, he was like whistling, like he's like, "Who said that? What are you talking about?" Acting like it never happened.
Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is probably the best damn LaCroix I've ever had in my life.
Man,
Oh,
I'm a
yeah.
sucker for you know what I like about the
Foods.
LaCroix is the price point, man.
I think the flavor's getting stronger on them things too.
Yeah, they have good flavor, but like I go to Sam's Club and get a 24-pack for $9. So we end up getting 2 of them.
I don't know if it's because it's in the, it's the LaCroix or it's because it's, I'm sipping on it. You know what I mean? And
Oh,
Yeah.
it's definitely the sipping, man.
really, really
bringing the flavors out. Yeah.
cherishing it. You know what I mean? A little swirl.
Those glasses, they help out. Oh, we got our last 10 seconds, guys. Everybody's backing up, getting in. MJ sneaking up right behind Pinger, and they love to do a little sneak.
Oh, here
Thomas
it comes. Here comes Thomas.
Coming in for
Thomas.
the win.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, MJ, but congratulations, Thomas.
Congrats,
Dinner
Thomas.
duck.
Now,
Look at that trophy. Let's see who was last.
before we do this again, let's find out who needs a better luck next time, Kat. So how do I do that, JP? Oh, I look at the trophy. Yeah, okay.
Pinger was second and fourth.
Dang. I thought MJ was right behind. We'll scroll all the way down. What?
Dang.
I was wondering if that was going to happen.
I thought about it.
That's, you know what, those dang lucky people. He must have a luck dragon with a dollar bill underneath it already.
Yeah, he must have his lucky rat or something.
Nice win, Thomas. Nice win. We're gonna go. So I have to hit the remove winner from next race, and then race again, and then I'm gonna go. Oh wait, how do I go back? Settings, edit list. Mary, just so you know, because I did not catch that, I'll throw an entry into next week as well. Just so you know, I really am sorry about that.
Rose,
Okay.
you're gonna tell everybody you're gonna have a show on Saturday.
Get down.
I'm gonna have a show on Saturday.
Get
Oh, is it this coming Saturday?
Get down.
Yeah.
No. I mean, well, I guess too late now. But Rose will be running the bar on Saturday, right? Am I going to be running the bar?
Yep.
Okay. So Rose knows JP's bar on Saturday night. And we will be having a return guest. I think she's a favorite, and we'll leave it at that.
Return guest. That's so rad.
Okay, how do I change this clock?
Clear.
We'll just stick to 3 shuffles. Make sure nobody else has something highlighted that I don't know about. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and send it. Bing, 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 bing.
Dude, the bar needs live music every Saturday night.
I could not agree more.
Full band.
Ooh, I do like that. Oh my God, wouldn't it be cool if we could do have you guys ever seen it when, during COVID, when they had all the musicians call in on a Zoom and play together?
I mean, yeah, nothing says we couldn't.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat, to be honest, the camaraderie of the whole thing. Okay, look, I'm really loving the pink dragons because I'm a sucker for pink, but these little orange Riri guys are so cute.
Do you say Riri guys?
I did.
Little window licker.
Look at him.
That.
20 seconds.
Just burping up crayons.
Her faces are just so friendly.
12, 11,
So
10. Finger out in front. JP Thomas is taking
Thomas!
off.
Yeah. What the heck? Are we?
You back off, Thomas.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Thomas, are you watching this? Is he watching? Is he listening? Oh, he is. I see a boom from earlier one. Dang, Thomas. Holy cow. Hold on.
Thomas 907. That was Thomas 908. I mean,
if Thomas is last again,
it's rigged.
He started talking to the guys. Somehow he met the same guy that I know that runs these races.
Damn it. It's dragons and ducks. They both start with D. He don't got the guy that has the D's.
Interesting. I thought this is a good theory, JP.
So does the dump trucks.
And so does the dump trucks. Troubled one coming in.
They were garbage trucks.
Yeah, yes. Troubled one. Hey, if you're not first, you're last, but not today. Not today, my friend. Today we send you a little bit of extra luck.
But you're still last.
This time.
Yeah.
And troubled one, here when I'm done, I will post my email up on the banner. And if you could just send me your information, because I don't think I have shipped anything out to you ever before. So we'll race again. We'll just do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
That's a good one.
And Thomas said, "Oh yes, I'm watching." Yes. Thomas knows how to win right. Let me tell you, he knows how to win right. You got to talk smack when you're
all night.
Yeah. Well done, Thomas.
Should I put this in my highfalutin?
Because he's got a new drug in them things that we can't detect yet, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I know that was nice. That was a nice win.
Some high tech blood doping going on over there, Thomas. Oh, good. We'll figure it out.
Oh, Moto, huh? I you know what? I'd talk about it in after party, but I don't want to say what my parents think.
Yeah. After party.
10 seconds. Last 10
10
seconds.
seconds to go. Who's it going to be?
Yeah. Rocky Mountain,
Brad,
yeah,
maybe?
Rocky Mountain Brad sneaking
No,
up. Carson's coming
Thomas
right behind.
907.
Rocky Mountain
Some
Brad.
Rocky Mountain
Nope.
Brad.
Nope. Beep, beep. Dang. Rocky Mountain Prospector Brad, which I haven't seen him very much today. I hope he's okay.
He did call it. He said, "This one's mine, Thomas."
Now got him locked in there. That is the third place tonight is going to be, it's a silver constitutional silver mix. But let's look at last place, because last place is not last today. JT Lawns and more. Ba-bam. Yeah, nice, guys.
I made sure I was coming in last.
Yeah.
Place.
You got the double last place. Stop sharing. And guys, I once again really appreciate all the support. Really glad you are here. And I will be doing one more little giveaway before the end of the show, which is going to be relatively soon because I did agree to pick up a ship tomorrow. John R. Prospecting. Happy New Year.
Speaking of picking up shifts, how's that working out over there, Rose?
Come again?
How's that working out for you over there?
What?
Your
You're
work.
bartending.
Oh, I'm not picking up a lot of shifts, Carson, but the ones that I work are a lot of fun. And I'm definitely making more money than I was with Uber. So
Nice.
I do like that. And I'm not putting the miles on my car right now. So I'm still deciding whether I like it or not. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a double win, huh?
But yes, the experience alone has been really cool. And that's all I wanted. You know, the opportunity presented itself. I decided to go for it and I'm having fun. And Moto, that whole situation is so tough. You know, it's easy for everybody to point fingers at each other, especially siblings. Oh, dang. Mary was on this. Mary's on John R. John R., you're a pay dirt hoarder.
I am find out John R. probably got 3 of Mary's pay dirt bags.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you know what? I'm a bit of a hoarder myself. Well, I was. I'm actually getting a little bit better going through my bags. You know who's good at going through pay dirt bags? Carson Prospect.
Right there.
Oh,
That guy right there.
Bags.
Man, I'll tell you what. He did a pretty cool video today that might have involved some Rose Nose Treasure pay dirt.
Oh, dude.
Just a little bit. Kept going, but I loved the music in the background, man.
You got the footage saved.
Yep.
It was some pretty cool pay dirt, if I might say.
I know. Thanks, man. Thanks.
Heck yeah. No, thank you. And
ma'am,
some pretty cool treats. Mike, you can hear me out there too?
Yeah, he can hear you.
I can hear it.
I just told my kids, give me a half hour and make sure that everything's going to be okay before you try any of this. Dad's going to be a guinea pig.
It's unleaded.
Yeah, I'm totally unleaded, man. Like I said, it's my papa's recipe. We wouldn't do him the disservice.
Good. Very good. I tried one of everything.
You know, the real reason why I sent it is that when I was learning how to make those maple candies, you sounded so interested in it, and I told you I was going to send some out. I think it was last year.
I was tripping out on those things. Yeah,
anything out. And I felt bad about it. So I wanted to make sure that you at least got to try those maple candies. Because isn't it like a maple sugar cube?
That's kind of perfectly described.
Yeah, I really, really like those candies. I've had a couple people, because they're very decadent. You can't eat a lot of them. It is nothing but sugar. A lot of people have a tendency to drop it in their coffees.
Of sugar.
Yeah. And it's one ingredient. One ingredient, Carson, that was maple syrup. Nothing else added to it, which I do think is pretty cool.
That whole damn box was nothing but sugar, though.
Yeah. Sugar and butter. A lot of butter, too.
That was good, though.
Because the only thing better than sugar is sugar and fat.
That's what's up. I agree with that. I'll wash down with some limoncello LaCroix.
Yeah, there you go.
Here, charts.
Oh yeah.
Moto. Only the Americans that lived in the northern states. Okay, because I grew up in Alaska, so you got to give me a little bit of cred, man.
Moto's got to deal with them damn, what is it, the maple syrup mafia over there in Canada?
Is that a joke or is there?
Real.
That's not a
New
joke.
York.
Oh my god,
That's a real thing.
I believe it. I mean, I guess you know what maple syrup
Syrup
is.
mafia.
It's like money. It's like gold.
Liquid gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a little bitty bottle is like
Mhm.
$8.
I mean, I don't know if it's a
You
problem
put that
across
crap
the
in
whole.
some bourbon barrels for a while, and you can charge double. Apparently,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I kind of like a maple bourbon though. I like maple. I'm a sucker for maple. Welcome back, Curly Bill.
Hi.
I'm glad you came back. Nobody else called in, so I'm glad you're hanging.
Well, that's what I figured. I thought, well, I gave him a shot.
We got one more spot if anybody wants to call in. We're going to be doing one more giveaway here very soon, and then we will be moving into after party.
After Charty.
That's right. That's right. And Rose is not going to get too schnockered. I'm doing pretty good.
Does anyone else here have to work on New Year's?
You?
I'll be traveling on New Year's.
I know.
I'm gonna go up there.
I
to Great
used to, but not no more, Coaching. Sorry, you're out of luck.
Yeah, I'm up a creek on that one.
You probably couldn't have afforded me anyway.
I don't know, Curly Bill. Treasure like you, I pay a lot of money for. You know what I mean?
I
You've been the first one.
supposed to work on New Year's Day, troubled one, but I got that day off. Well, I'm glad I got to pick up a shift tomorrow.
I work tomorrow. I work the next day.
Yeah. New Year's Eve already.
Yeah, this year.
Yeah.
Goodbye, 2024. Goodbye.
Hey, there were some good things in 2024.
There were some good things. In fact, those good things are the only reason why I think some of us made it through 2024.
Yeah,
Damn
name
right.
two.
Damn right.
But
Well, wait,
I'm
I
ready.
can name one.
Yeah, I'm ready to
I
say
got a half
good.
case of beer for Christmas. That was good.
What was good?
I got a half case of beer for Christmas. That was good.
Yeah, that's it.
Big win! Go Lions!
Some beers on too.
Oh yeah, Curly Bill, did you get your coasters?
My what?
Your coasters. I
Did
sent
you
you a
get mail?
package. Yeah, did you get your package?
No, apparently not.
Oh, you know what? Not everybody got them today. Tomorrow. Let me check real quick. I'll check for you. I'm sorry. Let me double check so I don't feel bad about it.
Well, unless they come today, because today's first day. I checked the mail Saturday, and then I didn't go by the mailbox today.
Let's see here. Nope, you're still in transit. Your expected delivery is
August 25th.
right. Is a funny how that works. But Alaska Assassin got his today, which is crazy. It looks like yours is expected Friday the 3rd. How does that work? How does it work like that? I don't get it.
Well, my post office in North Powder is rural, and it's so rural that it closes like at 3 in the afternoon,
Wow.
and they take an hour off for lunch. So it opens at 8. I think it closes at 12:30. Opens up at 1:30. Closes at 3. Well, then all the mail carriers, they're not postal employees. They're postal
Subcontractors?
contractors.
Yeah.
But my carrier didn't want to come clear out to the house. So my mailbox was 3 miles from the house.
Yeah.
And if the package can't fit in the mailbox, then I get a little note, and then I got to get my butt down to the post office before 3 before they close.
Yeah, golly.
And then I recently found out that nobody wants my route because it's not very long and it doesn't make very much money, so nobody will do it. And so they kind of pushed it on the gal that does all the Haines, the whole town of Haines, which is like 8 miles from here. So she does all of Haines, and then she comes out and does ours, and then she goes back to Haines. And by the way I get mail, I'm pretty sure she does not come out here every day of the week. I think
I
she
believe
waits
it.
till, yeah.
Are you in Alaska, Bill?
No, he's in
Oregon.
Oregon. He's
Oh, when you
not.
I'm in
said
Oregon.
Haines, you said
Yeah.
Haines. There's the Haines, Alaska. So
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I was confused.
Eastern Oregon. Where are you at where you're shoveling snow already?
That's at my work in Washington
Hmm.
So
Central.
what do you, man? You don't have any snow yet, Curly Bill?
We've had a couple flurries. I mean, we've had like a couple, 3-4 inches, and then it melted. But I mean, no, we've had no significant snowfall yet this year.
That's crazy. That is crazy because you
Let's
guys aren't.
not count all the crap that we had clear out till about May, early this year.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of snow at my house, melted, but I work near like halfway up a mountain pass. You get a lot of
All
snow.
right, you must be like Easton and
Yep,
right
right.
along the Cascade
Cleo.
Mountains there.
Cleveland, like you're
Let's
right
take a-
on it.
Yeah,
Easton's
a
right
mini
there.
break, and when we get back, we'll go ahead and run this this giveaway. So give me just a minute, guys.
Station identification.
They closed the freeway, and I got hung up there at Easton for like 2 days. And they
Were
had
you on
them,
90?
huh?
On 90?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when they had that museum with all the steam trains sitting out there.
Mm.
I spent most of the time waiting for the freeway to open, looking at them steam trains.
Okay, Mega Dog. I thought we talked about it or something. I'm sure I'll see
Yeah, my
it.
job site's probably, I would say maybe 5-10 miles from Easton, max. It's in Cleveland.
Ham grease on my fingers. Somebody's munching.
Yeah, Cleum.
You guys all have rounded corners. Or
Yeah.
Square.
Because you're vertical. If you turned your phone sideways, you would have rounded corners as well.
Oh, look at that.
And look at that. Look how much bigger and
Behold.
beautiful the screen is. So
She got rounded corners and everything.
I'm gonna look now.
Oh, got tickets today. Woo woo.
I turned my phone sideways, but then I wouldn't fit it, and all of me wouldn't fit in there.
Oh, bullshit. You ain't that big.
That's what
There
she
was,
said.
there was a time I was up to 300 pounds. I'm down to 270 now.
How tall are you?
5'8".
Oh. Yeah.
But I used to pack around like a 22-pound saw.
Fuckers are heavy, aren't they?
Yeah, all day long.
You firefighter?
They made me be one because I was a logger, but yeah, I fought forest fire. And hoses are not exactly the lightest thing in the world either.
No, they're not.
Plus all the other crap. Because if you leave the truck, you got to have your shelter, like 2 canteens. Like your little short-handled shovel. And then you get to pack the hoses. Have to lay the hose line on. No, it's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, hoses are not light for sure.
Oh, there it wasn't.
What were you doing down there, Carson?
18 states could see the Borealis.
Trying to carve this corner off of this rock, but did not work out. Not to the liking. Not to my liking, at least.
Don't we have tiny explosives for things like that, Carson?
Say that again?
So I thought you were down there clipping your toenails again.
No, you didn't hear no clipping.
LG unveils the world's first bendable 5K 2K gaming monitor.
LG does what now? Gaming
It's a
monitor?
bendable monitor,
Well, that's not going to work out.
right?
So you can wrap it around your gaming chair and
What was
disappear
it?
for a minute.
What was it? The unveiling of the Chinese amphibious attack freaking ship. It's an aircraft carrier, and I'm like, amphibious? Yeah, it's not going to work.
18 states could see strong aurora borealis tonight.
Oh,
So
See,
when we were out in the desert, everyone was lighting off fireworks. Everyone brought fireworks because a lot of them aren't leaving until New Year's, so they got their pre-game going on fireworks. And next thing you know, you look up in the sky, and Elon Musk was like, check this firework out. Sent one of his damn rockets up into space, and it looked as big as a damn firework. It was insane looking. You see this huge thing with a big old V pattern coming off it, flying, and then it separates, and then you see the burner turn on the separation for the return rocket as the whatever he sent up kept on going. I don't know what it was. It was impressive though.
Well, for a surprise, didn't it? What?
I'll say, Carson, I might be giving Elon some money tomorrow.
I hadn't told anybody.
What
Yet.
in the world?
That is freaking insane. That is in freaking insane.
He's getting lucky already.
Lane
So
sweep.
I think that's the most I've ever seen Thomas win in one night. So we got Thomas for first and second place in the dragon races. We had Thomas come in last place with the dragon race, and then Thomas won a chat giveaway and win a dragon, but a different dragon. We got a lucky cat and then a lucky dragon. Lucky freaking ducky. What is it, Thomas? I was trying to give everybody else advice on luck. How do you do it?
Andy won Saturday.
Yeah, what is the trick, my friend?
I think
do
all
you do it?
winnings should be postponed on shipping until them dragons pee in a cup, because of them. I'm calling BS on that.
Oh,
Holy
shit.
crap.
Yeah.
7, there we go.
I mean, he has been found guilty of blood doping before, so
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, Cottonwood.
Supposed to see like, what is it, 8 or 9 planets all lined up
Well,
next month.
There's only 8
Like
of them
towards
now.
the end of
There.
next month, you're supposed to be able to see Mercury, Saturn, Juniper, Earth and
You see all of them
I
at
don't know
once?
what else I lined up.
Really?
No, Mary, if it's a Mushu stuck up his butt, I highly recommend he keeps it there because it's working.
Well, they're always lined up. It's just whether or not we can see them is the question.
No, but they're all supposed to be in a straight line.
Are you like a convergence?
They technically will always be in a straight line, but I mean, roughly speaking.
Well, I think we should always be forward and never straight.
Here.
Here, here. Charts.
Charts.
No, when you look up at the sky, Curly Bill, the galaxy goes one way and the solar system goes the other. It should always be like that. That's one of the indicators you know you're looking at a planet. Because they're crossing the Milky Way galaxy forever.
Candice said Juniper?
Yeah, what planet are you seeing me from?
Forever. Forever.
All right, guys, we got spot for one more person in after party. You can have an after charty with us, but I'm getting pretty tired and I do have to pick up a shift tomorrow. So if you would like to join in, I'll give you about 3 minutes, and then we are going to say.
I have a trivia question.
Oh, sure. What is that?
Okay, name the 2 states that don't have a Chick-fil-A.
Alaska and Hawaii.
Alaska is correct.
Oh.
Hawaii is not correct.
Utah.
Alaska and Oregon.
Wisconsin.
Montucky.
Nobody get it yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Wyoming.
Maine.
Idaho.
DC.
Nope.
Michigan.
Florida.
Nope.
California?
Nope.
No, they got lots of them.
Arizona.
Thinking liberal
Chick-fil-A.
states. Is
No
what I'm thinking.
Chick-fil-A's. What state doesn't have a Chick-fil-A?
Ohio.
Uncle Rob is close over there.
New
Hey,
York?
Why'd the
It's
chicken
definitely in New England state.
Seriously?
chicken cross
Yep.
the road, dude?
Why?
Because
Never heard that one before.
Alaska and Vermont.
You've been hanging out with that dragon.
come on, you guys got me sipping this LaCroix over here.
I know. You're getting gypsy, Carson.
Right along with the what do gay horses eat? Hey.
What do you call a lesbian dinosaur?
Oh.
A lickalotopus.
I like that one.
What do you call a gay dinosaur?
Extinct.
A dinosaur ass.
I like the first one better.
Good comedy. Yeah, I honestly, yeah, I've never heard that one before. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll let Moto. I'll give you 1 more minute to give us a with scissors, Moto. I'll let Moto answer that real quick.
Hey, there's gonna be a volcano erupting
Mike
off the West Coast.
literally just said it as he popped it in. There's no studs, all tongue and groove. All right, guys, we are going to send it before we end it.
Oh, shit.
Shorts, everybody.
I better get you something.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, hurry up, JP. And good night, everybody. Thanks so much for being here. There's still 19 awesome people watching. I cannot thank you guys enough. It's been a great show, great night. I hope everybody has a great New Year's wherever you're going to be, whether you're hanging out with JP at the bar, hanging out with Gentleman Prospector or Mama Bird, whatever you're doing. I hope you're doing it with friends, and I hope you're doing it safely. Good night, everybody.
Night, YouTube.
See y'all next year.
Yes, yes.